I live! Stream lives! We're back. Wah! So sorry about the power outage. I have returned, and I think everything's okay. I hope. Yeah. So, we're back. We're back! PC seems to be okay, and yeah. We're good! My apologies to those in the Discord for giving you a shit ton of pings. I just wanted to be sure everybody knew what was going on, just in case they would like to know. But I don't think I'll stall anymore. We can chat as we go. I really want to start playing, so let's do it. I just wanted to get the ads at the beginning out of the way so we wouldn't have to worry about them later, considering stream already crashed once. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well this Thursday. As for what's been up with me, as I was talking about earlier, pretty much just Dungeons and Dragons on the weekends. I went to the zoo, watching baseball, fixing my sleep schedule after a crazy weekend, and just chilling. That's kind of what's been up with me. Enjoy my post to cyberpunk stuff. Ooh, I'll have to check it up. Yes, I'll have to check it out. Let me peek at it right now because I actually want to see. Yo, this looks sick. Whoa. Love that cyberpunk colors are cyan, yellow, and pink. That's sick. I like that. Really like the vibe of one-shots. That's why I'm trying to make my little adventure a little bit shorter, because what my little group is kind of doing is we're building out our characters rather than like being like, let's go on one giant campaign that takes forever. We're doing like little short ones, and we level up and everyone gets a different chance to DM and, or, you know, lead the way. So we build our characters kind of that way, which is, I think it's gonna be cool. Unless you have weirder characters, yeah! And also lets us like, it's gonna let us go in different environments and go separate ways and then reconvene. I think it's more realistic, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I can't wait. Thanks, Evie. Yeah, it's cool. I would love to show you guys the campaign stuff, but like I said, like, either of my players could just waltz right into the chat and be like, ooh, the stat block for this enemy. So I won't. I will not. I'll refrain. And the cool stuff is spoilers. Yeah, the fights I'm having a fun time designing. As much as I just want to be like, yeah, we're kind of just gonna investigate. You guys investigate. I realized that my character, the one that my first ever character I've made, the one that I'm played my first thing with, who I'm gonna take with me, hopefully far, is very investigative based, and sneaky, and has good investigation and perception. Not so much the two characters I'm DMing for, so it'll be a different vibe. Obviously the dice tell the story, so, or help tell the story, so they could roll amazing, who knows. But yeah, let's do some Lamplight City. I was greatly inspired by point and clicks for my adventure I'm writing right now for D&D. So let's get some more inspiration, shall we? Let's do it. Let's freaking do it. Whoa, let me change my thingy. Also, would anyone like seat skull emotes of him spinning? I thought it'd be cute to add to like follower emotes, so we could have seat skull the mod in chat be able to use them. I thought that would be really funny. And fun. But let me know what you guys think. But yeah, thank you guys for sitting tight through my little power outage. Hopefully we're all gonna be good with that. But yeah, I can make it a 7 Twitch emote. That's a good idea. But yeah, let's just go. Let's go for it, everybody. Also, if there's a little bit of extra ambient noise in the background, in order to possibly conserve some power, I shut off my AC unit. So I opened my sliding door, which might let in some ambient noise from the neighbors at the other office building right next to me. So if that happens, bear with me. I'm trying to conserve energy. And here we go. We're back. The guy coughing. It's my favorite. Okay, let's go. Where did we last leave off? The Lazy Bones Associates. That's right next door. We finished a case, and we are the worst. Rip marriage. We are the worst. We are the worst husband ever. I'm so... Alright, let's go. Also, I think we ran out of saves, so we're gonna have to go back and, like, delete saves while we save. Hopefully it doesn't fuck up anything, but we'll see. Therefore the best by default, because... Oh yeah, because there's only one. No, I want to say we're just the worst. We are staying at Upton's house. I think this is gonna be our 4th case.
Not a very inspiring piece. Hell, I could probably paint it better.
Okay, Bill.
Mostly cookbooks. Yeah, at least you won't have to worry about starving while you're staying here.
I'm readying my CDN notebook, which, by the way, speaking of CDN / speaking of lovely Silver Streak in chat, I'm going to be a part of Silver Streak's Season of Samhain yet again this year. If you remember last year, we played, I think it was Ames games? Yames? I forgot which consonant is at the beginning. We played a bunch of spooky games together on his channel. We're going to be playing 7th Guest this year, which is going to be fun. I don't have I know the exact date. I don't know it off the top of my head, but check Silver out for when Samhain starts, because I will be there. It's going to be great. And as for spooky games we're playing, you fucking bet we're playing Secret of the Druids, Mystery of the Druids. We're playing it. We're playing Mystery of the Druids. It's going to happen. Probably also, hopefully, maybe Harvester. Maybe. Yeah, I'm so excited. Druids! I know, I can't wait. We're gonna do it. And I'm gonna use a guide. I have to. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to use a guide for that game. I refuse to fuck it up more. Hello, Mara! Welcome in! Hello, hello. Hi. Here we go. Oh, no Harvester. I know. I don't even know if I should do it.
Some fool in a hat. I never understood the appeal of silhouette
I got
portraits.
a silhouette portrait done once.
A lady silhouette. Pretty sure it just means the artist wasn't talented enough to draw her for real.
But it looked weird because I had braids in, so they made him like coming out of this like back of my head in a way that made me look like horns. It was
What a
weird.
handsome couple. Judging by the uncanny resemblance, I'd say these are Upton's parents.
Okay. Welcome in, Mara. Hello. Just want to let you know we do primarily pretty much only speak English here, but if you want to watch, you are welcome to join in. I just don't speak Spanish, so I will not be able, or any other language other than... Which case am I on? I am on... Okay, well, the case we just finished was... the spontaneous combustion. Except it wasn't. We just finished the painter that burned the woman for her money. At least that's who we said did it. I accused the painter. Roger? I think his name was? I think so. No, was it? Yes. I accused Roger. It was weird though, because when we arrested him, he really didn't say much. He just had the most material, like, connection in terms of evidence, like the same oil, as well as the money situation with her will, as well as the person he lived near being like, yeah, he was pissed that he wasn't making any money. The other option was which? Wild stuff. I don't think you'll find out if anyone was falsely accused until like post-game? I've been going as deep as I can and accusing the last possible person that I get access to. That might not be the right method every time, so I don't know. But that is really interesting.
To your mother. You should have practiced.
That's very exciting to know. I hope I don't fuck anything up. And if I do, well, we've already fucked up our marriage, so... To be fair, I have not been telling you right answers, just if you've been missing stuff. That's good, I have not been wanting right answers. Time to read the newspaper. Oh, okay. Let me hydrate before I do. Did you have to vote? I did. Hart Leroy continues election celebration. I voted for the guy for the workers. The working man who was like, you're not going to be replaced by robots. That's who I voted for. It's because I was like, we've been hearing a lot about this guy. Let's see what happens if someone new comes in. Like, let's shake it up. Yeah. Also, you know, where is Glottis? I feel like Glottis would appreciate it. He's back there. You can't really see him. Okay, I'm gonna read. After beating Herbert Atwood in a stunning upset, Hart Leroy has continued his victory tour, yesterday visiting the Thorn Burn Ironworks in Chumley. Workers cheered as the Prime Minister-elect gave a rousing speech in which he outlined his plans upon taking office next month. Your jobs are safe, your livelihoods are safe, Steam Tech will not replace you. Leroy repeated several times throughout his address to thunderous applause. Leroy defeated Atwood in a stunning landslide with over 73% of the vote. Most voters cited his stance on preserving jobs and shunning Steam technology as the deciding factor. Leroy's first order of business will be resuming construction on the Gascon-Chomley Bridge, creating several jobs. On the one hand, tech advancement is fun and cool in theory. However, if people are getting maimed, primarily poor workers are getting maimed, maybe we should cool it, pump the brakes, and figure it out again. Oh shit, he's got a name now. This is bad. Okay. The Justice Killer strikes again. The latest victim of the serial murderer is Burley Cause of Chumley. What? Cause was discovered in his apartment killed by a single gunshot wound to the head, the same. His neighbor, Ethel Williamson, yes, this is who we got the cop to go investigate because we needed to get him out of the way, reported a domestic dispute in which he heard the gunshot. Police arrived at the scene and found Cause along with the word justice written in blood on the wall of his parlor. The Gazette has learned that each of the men found murdered previously in Chumley were found in the exact same situation, contradicting the police department's previous statements that the murders were unrelated. Due to the murderer's unusual displays at each crime scene, he has earned name Justice Killer. Ooh. As of this writing, there has been no established link between the victims. More on the story as it develops. Hi, Boop! Welcome! Hey! I think tech advancement for quality of living over job expediting. Just say it. I couldn't help myself. I know, I really wanted to say... I wanted to say it, like, in the way that mimics more of the way it's written, but I'm just like, let's just do it. Keeping home warms, transportation. Yeah. I think that makes sense. If they don't, like, yeah, if they're, like, really stable and just aid in livelihood, I suppose. Oh shit, we have a lawsuit. Oh yeah! The germaphobe lawyer last time told us about this. Class action suit filed against Royal Maverick. The law firm of Usher and Price announces, yep, a class action lawsuit has been filed against Royal Maverick on behalf of those killed in Foster Park during the Legea disaster in June of this year. Man, grim and this. We gotta have, like, airship disasters. Those who lost family members on June 24th, 1844 as a direct result of the airship Legea crashing into Foster Park are encouraged to contact the law firm at 72 Cadman Street in... How do British people say this? Rochester? Who the fuck cares? Royal Maverick operates several transportation services, most notably transatlantic airship services starting with the HMS Legea. The HMS Lenore, the Legea's sister ship, is nearing completion. Usher and Price are alleging gross negligence on Royal Maverick's past. Yeah, I don't know. Worcestershire? Worcestershire sauce? Due to their lack of proper maintenance, which resulted in the disaster, causing 54 deaths on the ground in addition to the 300 on board. That's fucking crazy. Grand Dame's bizarre death ruled a murder. After a full investigation by the New Britannia police, definitely them, the death of Gascoigne Grand Dame Desiree Lathan has been ruled a murder. Chief of Police Reginald Snelling issued the following statement. Foul play was initially suspected and our detectives determined this was indeed the case. A suspect has been arrested and is awaiting trial. The suspect in question is Roger DeVay, an art professor at the University of New Britannia. DeVay was recently named Miss Lathan's beneficiary, a fact that which concerned detectives on the case. DeVay allegedly left rags soaked in linseed oil underneath Lathan's bed. After several days, the oil caught fire, burning Miss Lathan alive as she slept. According to Snelling, the scene was intended to appear accidental, but thanks to the brilliant work of our finest detectives, the sordid truth was revealed. Yeah, I am the finest, and you don't even fucking pay me. Here's the thing, though. Ever since the end of the last case, something that's been bothering me... Can someone help explain this, maybe? If the rags that were underneath the bed caught fire, why the fuck didn't the bed frame or the mattress burn? Or they just, like, I don't get it. I don't get that. Like, if they caught fire beneath the bed and she somehow didn't know, they would still have to burn a hole through the bottom of the... That's the thing that hasn't sat right with me. Maybe so intensive a heat that it was direct... Or, like, the flames, like, for whatever reason, went from beneath the bed, the mattress, up around the sides and to her. I'm pretty sure it's explained. Oh, yeah, I'm sure it is, because I know they said, like, that the rags themselves, it's not something else that needs to be added to them for them to catch fire. It's the oil sitting on them. I think they might have said something about her smoking at the same time or something. I hope it's explained, because if it's not, then I probably put some guy in jail that wasn't supposed to be there, even though he kind of was an asshole. But I mean, hey, I'm an asshole sometimes.
Therein lies Upton's boudoir. As a matter of respect, the less said the better, I think.
Do we have a case? We don't. We have fucking nothing to do. Okay. Feels really weird. Okay.
Good afternoon, miss.
Oh yeah, I forgot someone
If you're
knocked.
looking for Miss Upton, I'm afraid she's not in right now.
No, I've already spoken with Miss Upton. I'm looking for
Same
Mr.
VA, I love
Miles
it.
Fordham.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm Miles Fordham. What can I do for you, Miss...
Mrs. Emily Morgan. I have a problem, you see.
Okay.
Miss Upton said you'd be able to help.
I suppose you'd better come in.
I like her fit. She looks cool.
So,
That Miss
what seems to
Morgan?
be the trouble?
Mrs.
It's my
Morgan?
brother, Ronan Lespay. He was murdered 4 nights ago outside a tavern in the Chum.
Oh, we're going back, bitch. 4 nights ago, on election night?
On election night?
Yes, I suppose it was.
Could you please tell me what happened?
The police took his body to the mortuary and investigated the crime scene, but they're out of ideas. I've been down there at the station every day, but they don't seem to care enough to look into it any further. All they've been
What?
able to determine was that it wasn't a robbery, and that the clothes he was wearing weren't his. My brother was a good man, Mr. Fordham.
That's so
He would
shitty.
never have willingly gone to that part of town. I need to know why he was murdered, and I want whoever did it to pay for it.
Very well, Mrs. Morgan. I'll take your case.
Oh, thank you,
Yay!
Mr. Fordham.
I just need to know where your brother was killed, and where I might be able to contact you.
He was found outside the Silent Raven. It's on Alewife
Ooh.
Avenue, on the west side of the Chum. Here, take this. It's a photo of Ronan. It might help your investigation.
Oh, shit.
And if you need to speak with me, you can come to my husband's bakery. It's here in Worcester, at 15 Drummond
Worcester,
Street.
excuse me.
Very good. I'll begin my investigation right away.
Thank you again, Mr. Fordham. You have no idea how much this means
I love
to
your
me.
top hat. After you?
Well, this case has our names written all over it. Maybe it'll be good practice for finding the man who caused my death, eh?
I'm sure it will. Of a young, unremarkable looking man. The good man, Ronan Lespay, was found murdered in a part of town he never went to in clothes that weren't his. Was he leading a double life? That is a good question. Let me write down his name so when I hear it, I'm not like, who? Alright, let's go. Let's save to kick it off. We have so many saves. It's insane. Shit, I shouldn't have done this many. Okay, delete that. Should we just delete a few? Yeah, we're just gonna delete some. Real quick. Just so, like, we're kind of covered for this stream. And I don't see us going backwards, and if these saves are notable, then fuck that. That I'm screwed. Let's save it as... Chum Bucket. Alright, off we go! To the Silent Raven. There's the outline.
These advertisements are all at least 10 years out of date. What a mess.
Broken bottles, okay. Outline.
To think, in an instant, a man's life can be reduced to some scribbles on the filthy pavement.
Now's not the time to get poetic, Bill.
I mean, he's been there.
It's an ad for whiskey. Or perhaps paint thinner. Sometimes it can be hard to tell the difference. I suppose you could do worse, as far as bar names go.
What is this? This is a crazy looking door and building. I guess we can go in. Hello.
My, this grog shop looks pretty
Grog!
rough, even by chum standards. Let's keep a low profile while you're in here, Miles. Doesn't look like cleaning up is high on the list of priorities around here.
Not at all. Okay, there's not much to look at.
Looks like that's where they keep the good stuff. Of course, around here, good is an extremely relative
Hi,
term.
Pancakes! Welcome in! Let's talk to this man. Hello?
Excuse me, barmaid?
Hi, what do you need?
I do look a little different. I'm in my PJs. I'm wearing my yamas. Let me show you. I got a big t-shirt on, and I got big shorts. I look like Adam Sandler. And I got some socks. That's what I'm wearing today. I really wanted to have some PJs on. This is an old model of mine that I edited a little bit before the stream. Yeah. She has legs? I do have legs. Very rare to see them. Hello. Let's ask you about the
Can you
place.
tell me about this place?
It's a bar. People come here to drink. Sometimes people drink too much, and then they're sick all over. I get the honor of cleaning up the mess.
Sounds like you're not too pleased with your job.
I never said that. There may be rough days, but there's a lot worse I could be doing. Here, I get a place to sleep and a bit to eat and a few coins in my pocket if the customers are pleased. And you are pleased, ain't you, sir?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course I am.
Good.
I like it.
Where might I find the landlord?
You won't find him anywhere. He doesn't come around here more than once a month.
Okay.
Were you working on election night?
Pal, I'm here most every night.
So that's a yes, then?
Christ on a cracker, you ain't too bright, are ya? Yes, I was here on election night.
There's no need to be rude about it, madam. Tell me what you know about the murder that took place outside on election night.
Listen, chum, do you know how busy we were that night? This was a polling place. We had gents coming in and out for hours, not to mention the regular clientele. I was up to my ass in drink orders and was running the shift all by myself. Had to break up God knows how many fights, too. So you'll excuse me if I didn't exactly notice something.
Couldn't hear a
that
gun.
happened out
My
on the
apologies.
street.
Did you at least hear the gunshot?
No, I didn't. You try distinguishing a gunshot over a room full of rowdy voters. It ain't gonna happen.
I suppose that makes sense.
You know a man named Ronan Lespay?
Nah, never heard of him.
He was killed here 4 nights ago. The man in this ferrotype.
Oh, that one. Well, I never saw him before that night, and I didn't talk to him. You with the police or something?
No, not at all. I'm just trying to help his
Thank you for
sister
clocking
find out
in.
what happened.
So are you done with the questions? Can I get you a drink or what?
Yeah, she's a shrewd businesswoman. You at least have to give her that.
She's got quite the brows, too.
You mentioned regular clientele. Who are they?
Oh, we get plenty of regulars in here. Too many to name.
Which of them were here on election night?
Let me think. I remember seeing 3 of the usual crowd. There was Darius, up to no good as always. Then there was Singin' Tom, but he wasn't around for too long. And how could I forget old Cormac? He'd have talked my ear off if I'd let him.
Sound like an interesting bunch of folks.
Okay, so I'm writing down their names. They were all regulars here on election night. Fantastic.
Any thoughts on the election?
Nah, couldn't care less, really. Doesn't matter who's in charge. My life ain't getting any better.
Surely it'll get better with Leroy in office.
We'll see.
We'll
Have you worked here
see.
long?
She's big Ange.
13 years.
I see. Anything else you can tell me about yourself?
I ain't the friendly type.
Right. Understood.
Got it.
What can you tell me about Darius?
Hey now, bucko. You've come in here asking me all these questions, but I ain't seen nothing from you. You want more information? You're gonna have to earn it.
Right. Give me a gin then.
Coming right up.
Don't get carried away now, Miles.
There you are. 1 gin. That'll be 2 shillings.
There's 3. Now then, about Darius.
Now that man is trouble.
You don't have to drink it.
I've had to throw him out a few times.
Why do you say he's trouble?
His mind's affected by the poppy seed. He can be
What?
gentle as a kitten or fly into a rage at a moment's notice. When he gets rowdy, he gets chucked.
I see. Any idea where I might be able to find him?
Don't know why you'd want to find him, but I hear he spends his day at a smokehouse nearby. I believe it's on Crisparkle Lane. Just look for the door with the oriental symbols above it.
And could you describe him to me?
He's a rough-looking sort, about 55 years old, has a scar on his left cheek, grayish hair, medium build.
Excellent. Thank you.
Nice job. Good memory.
Who is Singing Tom?
Ah, Tom. Not sure what his surname is, but he's in here about twice a week. We call him Singin' Tom because he leads the church choir.
Is that right?
Love it.
Which church?
Oh, I haven't a clue. Never really cared to ask.
Does he associate with any of the other regulars?
I've seen him talking with Darius a few times. They seem to be on friendly terms.
Okay, so he sings at the church.
Tell
Got
me
it.
about Cormac.
He's in here most every night. Doesn't speak to many people, just me. And a right chatterbox he is, too. Between you and me, Cormac stinks. I can understand why he doesn't keep much company.
He stinks?
Aye, he's a sewer worker. Spends all his day underground in the muck, so he always reeks of shit.
I see. Any
Nice.
idea of where specifically he works?
I believe he's at the treatment station, over near the ferry terminal.
If this is going where I think it is, then I'm especially glad I can't smell
Shit,
anything
it's gonna
from here.
smell like shit.
I appreciate you taking the time to chat.
Yeah.
Love that. Love her. My god, that was
They
great.
don't seem to have much variety in their beer selection.
Oh, this fool's not even interactable. It's like, he's just there. Get used to it. Alright, nice. Learned about 3 people that hopefully we'll be able to talk to.
Their mascot seems to be a raven with a glowing red eye. Is that meant to attract customers or to scare them off?
Like the bird on the haunted mansion. Okay, let's go. Alright, ooh, okay, we got 2 more places. Because we didn't know the church that Tom sings at, so we couldn't know that. So we need to find Darius and we need to find Cormac. At the opium den. What the hell? Alright, let's go here first. I don't really want to get stinky at the moment.
Crisparkle Lane. Nothing crisp or sparkly about it.
Nope.
I wonder how many layers of advertisements you'd have to cut through before getting to the wall.
We may need to keep undercover here. Okay, got it. As in, don't tell them my name. I'm gonna do a quick save. Undercover. We'll save right here just in case.
Can't make heads or tails of it, but I'll bet you 10 crowns it doesn't say welcome.
I don't think it's Japanese, I don't know. Saying we are detective or with the police in any capacity is probably bad. Yeah, we're going to an opium den, so I would guess that too. Say you're some guy looking for...
Yes? What do you want?
Ooh, if I'm looking for someone, they're gonna be like, why do you need him? And I have to have, if I say I'm a cop, it's not gonna go well. Maybe I can just say, can I come in? You know? I'm not sure. Also, did she say this? Oh, she called it a smokehouse. I guess that makes sense. Considering what it is. Okay. Hmm. I don't know yet.
Nothing. Never mind.
Stop wasting my time.
I'm gonna come back real quick. Thought of something. I want to see the lady first. Hello.
All right, Mr. Chavez. The cake and muffins come to a total of 3 shillings, 10 coppers.
There you are, Mrs. Morgan. And thank you again. Barbara is going to love this.
My pleasure. Enjoy.
This ominous
Pardon
music
me, sir.
makes even the scene, like, not sound very nice.
I'm sure Barbara will enjoy them, the cow.
Ah, Mr. Fordham.
What?
Welcome.
Did she call
Thank
it
you, Mrs.
back?
Morgan.
What is this? What? What was that? Why, what was that? Now I don't trust you, ma'am. Excuse me.
A bunch of assorted baking products. Don't waste your time with those, Miles. We've got a murder to solve.
Bill seems more antsy here.
Well, I never had much of a sweet tooth, but even I'd consider buying some of this stuff. You know, if I were still alive. Minor detail, I know.
Yeah, you know, not a big deal.
A very wise man once told me, never go poking around the back rooms of bakeries. I think you'd do well to heed that advice. The stuff in that day-old box doesn't look half bad. More like 3/4 bad.
Oh, zing. Okay, let's go.
You got time for a few more questions, Mrs. Morgan?
Yes, of course.
I did not expect her to look like this.
What are your thoughts on the outcome of the election?
Oh, I haven't given it much thought, to be honest. It hardly seems to matter now.
Yes, of course. My apologies for bringing it up. So, this is your bakery.
My husband Gerald and I have had it for almost 10 years.
Is it just the two of you? Do you have any children?
Alas, no. Some extra hands would be most welcome in the kitchen, but we haven't yet been blessed. It's such a shame that Ronan never got to be an uncle.
Yeah, it's quite sad.
What can you tell me about your brother?
Ronan was the best brother anyone could have asked for. He took care of me after our parents died. Carriage accident. I was only 9 and he was 13. Ronan went out and found work and managed to support the both of us. He was just a child himself, but he kept us out of the gutter. Or worse, the workhouse.
How did you hear of his death?
Ronan comes by to visit me every day after he finishes work. When he didn't come for 2 days in a row, I got worried. I went to his apartment, but he wasn't there. So I made a report to the police. Yesterday, they contacted me and asked me to come to the mortuary.
I'm terribly sorry for your loss, Mrs. Morgan.
Thank you, Mr. Fordham. Please, find whoever did this to him. Ronan deserves
We will.
so much better.
We will.
Can you give me the address of Ronan's
Where does he live?
apartment?
It's at 1172 Bushmill Street. I have a spare key.
That would be most helpful.
Can I have it?
Thank you.
That's very good to know.
What sort of life did Ronan lead?
You know, just normal. He'd go to work, come visit me afterwards, and go home. He didn't have much of a social life. At least he never mentioned any friends to me. I always hoped Ronan would meet a nice girl to settle down with, but he was so shy, you know?
Where did Ronan work?
At the Grips Home Taxidermy Shop in
Oh,
Gascone.
okay.
I always thought it was rather macabre work, but he enjoyed it. Bit lonely, though.
Taxidermy. Got it.
What do you know about your brother's murder?
Only what the police told me. He was shot at close range outside that pub in the Chum. Nothing was missing, and his wallet had money in it, so they said it wasn't a robbery. I didn't recognize the clothes he was wearing. I had never seen them before, and they were far too big for him. I still can't believe he's gone. He was the only family I had left.
Dr. Edwards at the mortuary might be able to give us some more detailed information.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing we'll get out of this one is more tears.
He's
Those
wearing
are all
clothes
the
that weren't
questions I have for now.
his.
All right, Mr. Fordham.
And nothing was stolen from his person. It's kind of interesting. 'Cause you'd think if it was in that area, they would have snagged something. Okay, so we need to search his apartment for keys, go to the taxidermy shop where he works, and speak to Dr. Edwards about the murder. Because he'll give us the tea, I think. He's a nice guy. Ooh, we have some places to go. Okay, let's go to his apartment.
Quite the collection of exotic items in here. Ronan appears to be
Okay.
a seasoned world traveler.
Or at least knows someone who is.
This is
Just looking
interesting.
at this painting is making me feel seasick. This mask looks African. You should try it on. It'd be an improvement.
Jeez.
Some kind of owl mask. The hair looks incredibly familiar.
It's a weird comment to make.
This one is scarier than the other masks. Wait a moment. I think I saw something shiny in the back of the mouth.
Bill, you fucking genius.
How about that? A perfect hiding place for a key.
Ding! Key. Love
Ronan's
keys.
book collection mostly consists of cheap pulp adventure novels, but this top shelf looks interesting.
Secret Customs of the Orient. Ooh, we don't say that anymore. Rhino. Elephant. Whoa! What'd I do? Thief! I am a thief. Go on! Yay!
It's in another language, but it appears to be a
Thanks for the
Bible.
resub, Mundo.
No title, and it appears to be blank. I wonder if Ronan just kept empty books on his shelf to appear well read.
This is gonna be important, I think. Hope you're doing well, Mundo. Thank you for coming in. Hello, hello. Okay, I'm just gonna say this before we read this. This game is set to take place in the 1840s. I know we don't use some of these words anymore. Let's go. You must be aware, dear reader, that the customs of the Orient differ greatly from our own. You would do well to familiarize yourself not only with common ones, but the obscure and clandestine ones as well, lest you offend anyone on your travels. Opium use. At the turn of the century, travelers to the Orient would often seek out the most exotic pleasures, which is to say opium. Nowadays, the influx of immigrants from China to Vespuccia has caused a significant drop in this type of tourism, as well as opium dens, as many opium dens have appeared in El Presidio, while some even known to exist as far east as New Britannia. In any case, opium dens are open to all who seek to indulge. Known colloquially as riding the dragon. Ooh, maybe we can tell that to the lady at the door. The use of opium recreationally for relaxation and as a social activity is a common pastime. Write that down. Baiju. If you're offered wine, make sure you understand exactly what it is you're about to drink. Chances are it might be baiju, a clear liquid usually distilled from fermented sorghum, although other grains may be used. Southern China versions may employ glutinous rice, while northern Chinese varieties may use wheat, barley, millet, or even job's tears instead of sorghum. The jiu starter culture used in the production of baiju mash is usually made of pulverized wheat grains. As a foreigner, drinking this may be a shocking experience. It has been known to be used as a way of proving oneself in a group. The high concentration of alcohol is often too much for anyone not used to it. Exercise caution, and the last thing you want is to end up face down in a back alley. Okay. That is kind of what happened to him. Alright, that's some info about what maybe pertained to one of His coworkers where they
I
hang
had an
out?
illustration that looks similar to that one. I wonder where it ended up.
Strange
I
comment.
guess Ronan won't be realizing his world travel dreams now. Death really has a way of messing up your plans. Ronan wasn't too concerned
bed
with
is
comfort,
tiny.
apparently. This is hardly bigger than a bunk at sea. Now to find out what Mr. Lespay finds so precious.
Hmm.
Ooh, this teacup could use a washing. I'd be surprised if it isn't permanently stuck to the desk. Looks like you found Ronan's journal. Perhaps this will be able to give us some more
let's read his
insight
journal.
into what he was up to before he died.
Read a random
Let's
entry.
see. October 21st, 1843. The air is growing cold, and is reminding me that I need to purchase a new pair of boots for the winter. I don't think this entry will be of much interest.
You probably need to get a prompt to find a specific
February
one.
24th, 1844. Jimbo has been at sea for nearly 2 months.
Who's Jimbo?
These long periods away are the most difficult. But all
Huh.
the time seems to disappear when I see him again. My solace is that he will return with plenty of tales of adventure. I can hardly wait to hear them.
This is interesting.
June 17th, 1843. Someone brought in a rare
maybe it's the person he
big-eared
works
hopping
with?
mouse from Australia yesterday. Stuffing it was quite a challenge, as the organs were difficult to remove without damaging the body. I think I'd rather not read about Ronan's taxidermy process any further.
Can't blame you.
November 9th, 1843. I have an uneasy feeling of dread today. Last night I had a frightening dream where fire rained from the sky and people were afflicted with an awful disease. I'm just going to focus on my work today. Perhaps the feeling will pass.
Oh my god.
March 11th, 1844. I must have eaten something last night which didn't agree with me because I've had a terrible case of the
I don't
runs.
want to know.
Probably best to skip this one.
Agreed. October 21st, I don't think...
Okay, so it just loops.
A model of the SS Joondalup. Looks like a merchant vessel to me.
That's kind of cool.
This one appears to be from Emily.
Okay, December 26, 1843. Ronan, Gerald, and I are celebrating New Year and would like to invite you to spend it with us. Please feel free to bring along any guests you'd like, especially any lady friends you might have. All my love, Emily. It was closed. It was sealed. Whoa!
Aha. A letter from someone
Jimbo.
called Jimbo?
Okay. Ronan, next week will be a year since we met. I can honestly say, oh, is he gay? My life has changed for the better in every way possible. I will always hold July 8th as a special day in my heart. I can't wait to see you again. He met him at the shipyard. He said, grow up, not bringing home lady friends.
They appear to be a pair of letters
Come on.
from Ronan's landlord.
Okay, July 2nd, 1844. Ronan, with regards to your request to an extension to pay this month's rent, I will gladly give it to you until next month. You have always been a reliable tenant who has paid on time, so don't be concerned. I hope you resolve your issues. From Danforth. From not the next month, but the month after. Ronan, I understand we all go through financial difficulties, but I'm afraid I can't extend my generosity beyond the end of 2 months. Please have the rent ready by then, or I'll have no choice but to seek legal action against you. Ooh. He's gonna get evicted. But he's dead now. That's sad.
It's empty. Too bad.
Legal action. Hello, cat. That's right, legal action. Don't make me do it. So we learned that he has a letter from Jimbo. With a heart question mark. I'm gonna put that. And that he was letters from landlord about rent. So this might end up being pertinent. Oh, July 8th. Yeah, that's when the special day between the two of them.
There are 2 entries, one from this year and one from last.
So, start with last year's.
July 8th, 1843. I've decided I need to get out more, so I'm going to a club in Gascon tonight. Stuffing animals has taken its toll, and I need to talk to someone who isn't Emily or my coworkers. Gerald told me about a place called the Crimson Cat.
We'd been
I'll
there.
Try it, and if I don't enjoy myself,
thought,
I'll
right?
just come home. Now for this year's entry. July 8th, 1844. Today is our 1-year anniversary.
Aw.
We're going to meet at the Cat again. I love him, but I wish he wasn't so attached to that place. Emily is so nosy, I worry that she might follow me and discover the truth about Jimbo. If we moved around, I wouldn't worry, but with him, it's always the Crimson Cat. I really shouldn't complain, though. What we have is something truly special.
Well, it seems that our best hope of finding this Jimbo character is to visit the Crimson Cat.
That is so fun. Okay. Isn't that where we went before? Where we found the pianist? Alright, this was very nice. We're gonna save it as Jimbo. Alright, we found out a lot about him. I thought it was the same place, but I could be wrong. Okay, so we went to the apartment. We can go here to talk to the guy at the morgue. The doctor. That's where he worked. Let's go to where he worked. Oh my god, he's a ghost.
Hello, and welcome to the Gripsome Taxidermy Shop. Please let me know if I can be of service.
You resemble a ghost. What is this? Can you guys see that? Look at its face. Hold on. Look at its face. What is this?
Is that supposed to be a lion?
I truly don't know, Bill.
I wonder how many people it took to bring down this brute. There's a small button on the base.
Oh my god, there is. Does it move? Oh my god, it moves.
Just when I thought I'd seen it all. What will they think of next? Reminds me of the one in the Dupre house, except that one actually looked alive. There's a small button on the base.
Again? Check DMs? What? Okay. I recognize this boy. Oh. Oh, he's a real thing! That lion is a real thing. Okay, that's so funny. Love that.
Welcome to the Gripsome Taxidermy Shop. Please enjoy our displays and be sure to consider us for all your taxidermy needs. Just a reminder, we stuff animals only.
Damn.
Exotic dead fauna from every other continent. You never even need to leave Vespuccia. I thought owls were supposed to be wise. How'd this one let itself end up on display in a place like this? That leads into a room with even more dead things. It's such a shame we haven't the time to stick around and explore.
Let's talk to this guy. Excuse
I was
me.
wondering if you might answer some questions for me.
Of course. What can I help you with?
He's a ghost.
Any thoughts on the recent election?
I'd really rather not talk about it. I don't know how the people of this country could put someone like Hart Leroy in charge.
It's obviously because he holds the interests of the common man above all else.
So, you're just like all the other cowards who think steam tech is dangerous. Well, I hope you like the idea of living in the Dark Ages, because that's where Leroy is going to take us.
Perhaps it's best if we drop the subject entirely.
Yes.
So how did you get this job?
Oh, it isn't a terribly exciting story, I'm afraid. I just saw an ad in the Gazette for a clerk position. I never expected to learn so much about taxidermy.
I'm sure he's amazing conversation at parties.
Considering he's a ghost, yeah.
Anything you can tell me about the shop?
Plenty. This is New Britannia's most sophisticated taxidermy shop. Unlike other taxidermists, we work with modern technology to get results they could only dream of.
What does that mean exactly?
Using steam tech, we are able to create the illusion of life in these beasts. Just take a look at our floor samples. The parrot and gorilla are two of our finest works. They really speak for themselves. Well, the parrot does at least. I think it would frighten our customers if the gorilla did too. And once ethericity is harnessed as a viable source of energy, we'll get even better results.
This guy is way too excited about bringing dead things back to life.
Yes, fascinating. Moving on. I was told Ronan Lespay works here. Do you know him?
Ronan? Yes, of course. That is to say, I know he works here. I haven't had much interaction with him. He mostly keeps to himself.
Does he have an office or workspace I might have a look at?
Now, wait just a minute. Why would I let some
He's
random
dead.
stranger off the street into
That's
an
why.
employee's workspace?
Because I'm a private investigator and I'm trying to get some information.
Well, even if that is the case, I'm afraid you're out of luck. Ronan does have a workspace, but it's completely bare. He doesn't keep anything here.
Did you know he's dead?
Were you aware that Ronan was murdered 4 nights ago?
I had no idea. That's awful. What happened?
That's what I'm currently trying to find out. Do you know if Ronan had any enemies? Anyone who might want to do him harm?
No. As I said, I didn't speak with him much or know much about him. But now that I think about it, I did notice a strange man waiting around outside the shop a few days ago.
What's his deal?
Tell me about this strange man you saw.
At the time, I didn't think much of him. But the more I recall, the more I realize he was being very suspicious.
What did he do?
He just stood outside across the street, but he seemed to be focusing on the building. It was as though he was waiting for someone.
Do you remember what this man looked like?
I didn't get a very good look at him, but I do remember some things. He was tall and had a heavy build, like a boxer or a
Probably
dock
Jimbo?
worker. He had a beard, I think, or mutton chops at the very least. And as far as I can recall, he was wearing all black. He also had on some kind of cap. I'm sorry I can't give you a better description, but that's all I was able to distinguish. My eyesight isn't very good, I'm afraid.
It'll have to do. Thank you for your help.
We do have ads coming
Thank
up
you
soon.
for your help.
I'm here to serve.
But we're gonna lock in and learn some more information. Okay, we maybe learned what Jimbo looked like then. That was him. Or it's someone who was a bit more angry at our friend. Let's head back to the den. We know what to say now.
You again? What do you want?
I was told this was the place to come if I wanted to ride the dragon.
Oh. Well, why didn't you say so? Please, come in.
I just did. What do you mean? Why didn't you say so? Oh my gosh, look at this place. There he is, we found him.
Now I see why they call it riding the dragon. They're really dedicated to their theme in here, aren't they?
Yep.
Poor horse. That fellow in the armor must have weighed a ton. At least they provide their clients with some measure of privacy. She's not gonna be much help right now. Best not to bother her.
She was pissed off. Okay. You and me, buddy. If you're any way conscious.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a man by the name of Darius.
Well, look no further. Welcome, friend. Sit. Join me.
I'll stand if that's all right. I was wondering if
I'm
I
not
could ask
sitting
you a few
down.
questions.
Questions are the path to enlightenment. Answers fly by as birds on the breeze.
Supposed to be
will a
Irish.
caged bird sing? That is the true question.
Wonderful. He's as high as a kite. This is gonna be worse than pulling teeth.
Oh my god. Is he wearing blush? What's happening? He looks like he's wearing blush. Oh my god, okay. Anyway, let's figure out some things before ads come.
Do you often come to this establishment, Darius?
Oh, yes. This place is better than any doctor or hospital. It has exactly the cure I need.
He's Irish.
Sure. For what?
I'm ill, sir. Just as you are. Just as we all are. Infected by a terrible disease known as life.
Speak for yourself.
But spend a few hours in here with the intoxicating nectar of the poppy, and you'll find nothing can defeat you.
Great.
Are you familiar with a man named Ronan Le Spay?
I know many men. Some old, some young, some rich, some poor. Some I know by name, some by face. But this man you speak of, this Ronan, he is unfamiliar to me.
I have a ferrotype. Do you recognize him?
Forgive me, but my eyes are blurry. I cannot make out his features.
Well, he's useless, isn't he? Too bad there's no
He
way to
is.
snap him out of it, like there was with Dupre's kid.
There might be, but...
Do you know anything about the murder outside the Silent Raven on election night?
Murder? Was it a murder?
It was. A man was shot in cold blood.
That would explain the commotion, as well as the sound.
So you heard the gunshot?
I did. I thought it might have been one of the voting machines making the noise. But then there were shouts, and people
I thought it was
began
just
to
a
run.
machine.
Did you see or hear anything before you heard the gunshot?
I seem to remember hearing a man shouting a name.
A name?
Yes. It sounded like Priscilla.
Well, how
What?
about that? He's managed to be of some use after all. Assuming he's telling the truth, of course.
And does the name Priscilla mean anything to you?
Afraid not, young man.
That's interesting. Did you say it was before? Okay.
What can you tell me about the Silent Raven?
Ah, the Raven. My home away from home.
I would have thought that was this place. Unless this one is just the home.
Do you have
Yeah.
many friends there? People you speak with often?
Yes, friends. I call them friends anyway, but really, what is a friend? Someone who drinks with you? Someone who shares secrets with you? Are those friends? My father used to tell me that the only two friends you had were your mother and the crown in your pocket. Well, both of those are gone now, so what does that mean for me?
I don't know, sir. I'm just asking about people you
He's
speak
like,
to. at
please,
work.
I don't
The
know.
barmaid, Nicole, she gets mad at me sometimes when I break things. But she's all right.
Alright, we do have ads coming. So I'm gonna pause our conversation with Mr. Darius. And I'll be back. Hopefully we can make some good progress on this case. I'm definitely streaming a little later than I thought I would, considering that I had a power outage earlier. So I'll be back shortly. And we'll continue snooping around. Sit tight through the ads, take care of yourself, and I'll be back very, very soon. Hehe. Oh yeah. But we're back. We got water. We're ready to go. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you can chill and enjoy. I'm really into this game, so hope you can get into it too. Let's go. I almost don't want to stop the music. It's so nice.
Have you ever conversed with a patron called Singing Tom?
Singing Tom? You mean old Tom Puffin?
I'm not sure. I was just told he was called Singing Tom and was a regular at the Silent Raven.
That's the man. I see him in here all the time.
In here, not just at the Raven?
Tom is a child of the poppy, just as I am. He truly understands the world as it is.
Do you know where I might be able to find him?
Yes, he's the choir master at St. Denis Cathedral. That's where he spends his time when he's not here.
You mean to tell me we have to talk to another one of these loonies? Wonderful.
Now I know where he is.
So did you manage to get out of here and vote?
Please don't bother me with such trivial matters. Why should I care who leads the government? As long as they don't outlaw places like this, they can do whatever they please.
Is this guy ignorant or just apathetic? Yeah, well, I don't know, and I don't care.
I was wondering if you could tell me whether you saw a certain man at the Raven on election night. He's tall, of strong build, with a beard or mutton chops, dressing all in black and possibly wearing a cap.
Lots of people like that go to the Raven. I see loads of them every night. But now that you mention it, I do remember someone like that. He was a strange one.
How so?
I remember one of the times he came in, he was adjusting his hat. I could have sworn when he took it off for just a moment, his hair was bright red.
How is that strange exactly?
Because his beard was jet black. It was the oddest thing I'd seen. Well, it was the oddest thing I'd seen. Until his beard slid halfway down his face.
I see. Well, thank you for the information.
Wonderful. This testimony is about as useful as a hole in the head. Then again,
hi Luigi.
There might be something to it.
Welcome, welcome.
Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, young man. May you find peace and happiness.
Thank you, sir. Can we leave?
Fancy.
He wouldn't say anything? I guess not. We're gonna save it as fake beard. Okay. Okay, we have a lot of places to go. Oh my goodness. Let's go to the next closest place, I guess. Into the sewers!
So
Yay!
this is what it's come to, eh? Braving the stench of
Thank you for the
human
hydrate
waste in
serum.
hopes of finding a lead. Just make sure you stay away from the edge.
I will.
Handy to know where you are. But why would anyone actually travel around the city this way?
Looks like a face.
Some sort of water treatment device would be my guess. For all I know, it could just be a fancy boiler for tea. Another mysterious device. I was happier not knowing all this went on after I used the commode. Another mysterious machine. Who knew dealing with human waste involved so much technology? I hope those aren't full of what I think.
Hi, Boo. Welcome, welcome.
Begging your pardon, sir.
What? Who are you? What are you doing down here?
Sounds like he's from
My name's
Monkey
Miles
Island.
Fordham, and I'm a private investigator. I'm looking for a sewer worker.
Thank you for the tingle hat.
You needn't look no further. But what is this about?
I just have a few questions for you.
All right. Cormac will answer them.
Oh my god, he
but
speaks
don't
in the third
dally for
person.
Too long. It
No
can
way.
be dangerous down here for anyone who's not trained as Cormac is.
Oh, hi. He looks... I like his hat. Okay, let's go. So sorry.
You know a man named Ronan Lespay?
Cormac knows few men. People don't much like talking to a man who spends his days in the sewers. Can't really blame him for it. It's hard to get a stink off, so why bother even trying?
You didn't answer my question, though. Do you know Ronan Lespay or not?
Could you describe him? Cormac's got a better memory for faces than for names.
I have his portrait. Here, have a look.
Ah.
Oh,
Yes.
he knows him.
Cormac saw this fellow recently.
On election night?
That's right. He come into the bar, voted, went out. Looked drunk to Cormac, but then everyone at that place usually is.
Okay, so he did see him that night. Noted.
Do you frequent a pub called the Silent Raven?
Yes. The Raven is where Cormac goes to forget about the day's work. The barmaid, Nicole, she's a good sort. We likes talking about the ponies down at the track. Nikki loves her some racing. She gives Cormac drinks for cheap in exchange for odd jobs. Nice to have your own personal sewer man, I suppose. She's really the only one Cormac talks to. There's a few others Cormac sees often, but Cormac hasn't spoken with them.
Cripes. This guy goes on and on, doesn't he?
Yeah, she did warn me that he likes to talk.
Well,
Do you know anything about the murder that took place outside the Silent Raven on election night?
Murder? Ah, yes. The commotion out in the alleyway.
That's right. Did you see or hear anything?
It was a touch noisy that night, what with all the election stuff happening, but Cormac remembers the sound of the gun. One shot, and then shouting and hollering from the bar. A few people run outside to look at what happened, but Cormac just stayed in his seat and finished his whiskey.
So you didn't see the man who was shot? Or who shot him?
No, keeps to himself, Cormac does. Makes life easier that way.
Could he be any more unhelpful? Actually, it's probably best not to find out.
Is it difficult being a sewer worker?
Difficult? Nah, it's a dream. Especially since they introduced all these steam tech treatments and purification whatsits. The only thing Cormac's got to do is check the little dial never goes into the red on old Belinda.
Belinda?
Belinda?
Aye, the purifier. She's a real special lady who's made Cormac's life so much brighter. Cormac makes sure to thank her each and every day.
Wonderful. We're talking to a lunatic.
Wasn't so easy a few years ago. Back then it was tapping on pipes all day.
Tapping on pipes?
To make sure they was flowing fine and not blocked.
Ugh.
Cormac would take his little hammer and tap, tap, tap on the pipes to make sure they was ringing fine. You can imagine what that was like. Tap, tap, tap. Ring, ring, ring. All day, up and down, over and over. The tapping stopped, but the ringing never left. Still hears it to this day, Cormac does.
Damn.
Do you have any opinions regarding the election?
Cormac hears lots of things about Atwood, but he's the one what's got this new machinery put into the sewer system. There's still a job for Cormac, so all that talk about being replaced by machines is just talk, for now. But Leroy says he wants to give the workers their fair chance, so Cormac can't argue with that. What about you?
I think Leroy will be a good prime minister.
Bah, they's all the same in the end. One way or another. No point worrying, says old Cormac.
He's a sage genius.
I wonder if you could tell me if you saw a man of this description at the Silent Raven on election night. He's tall, strong build, with a beard
Fake
or
beard,
mutton chops,
red
dressing
hair.
all in black and possibly wearing a cap.
Oh, aye. Cormac remembers seeing a fella like that.
Oh.
What was he doing?
Kept going in and out of the bar. When he was inside, he stood near the voting booths, hardly moving a muscle.
And when he was outside?
That, Cormac couldn't say.
Did you notice anything else about him?
Yes. Cormac noticed him come in and speak with Nicole, the barmaid, after the commotion outside.
Is that right? That's very interesting.
So the mysterious man spoke with Nicole after the murder. Very interesting.
Do you know anyone named Priscilla?
Ah, that's not a name Cormac knows.
Frankly, I'm surprised it's not the name of one of his tools.
I'll let you.
That's what I
return
was
to your
thinking.
work.
Be mindful on your way out.
Thanks, Cormac. Thanks for also using your name as your first person pronoun. It was cool and funny. Okay. Let's just save over fake beard. Where should we go next? The bar. Let's go to the cathedral. Talk to the next fella. Oh my god. There he is. Candles. Oh, is there gonna be a puzzle?
People think lighting one of these is gonna solve their problems. If only it were that easy. Also, what happens if they go out? Does that mean your prayer gets canceled? Shh. What? It's an important question. The more I think about it, the more I want to test my theory about prayers being canceled if the candles go out.
I'm gonna come back to this.
This angel looks like it would throw its lamp at you as soon as you turned your back on it.
Also very Gabriel Knight. Big cathedral with all that.
Now this is one intriguing chest. If only we could search it without arousing any suspicions. What a racket. I'm glad you're not a member of this church. Sitting through Sunday Mass would drive me insane.
Thank God. Okay. Hello.
I beg your pardon. Are you Tom Puffin?
I am. How may I help you?
Miles Fordham, private investigator. I wanted to ask
Is he
you
in
a
a
few
wig?
questions.
What's happening?
Questions? Have I done something wrong?
No, Mr. Puffin. I simply believe
Mr.
you may have some
Puffin. His last name is
information that I need.
Puffin.
Very well then.
Holy hair. What the fuck? Oh my God.
What were you doing on election night, Mr. Puffin?
Election night? That was ages ago, wasn't it?
It was 4 nights ago, to be precise.
Oh, you have to understand. I have trouble recalling what I ate for breakfast this morning, let alone what happened 4 nights ago.
Well, isn't that convenient?
Do try to remember, Mr. Puffin. It's quite important.
Well, I know I voted at my local polling place, the Silent Raven. And then, I'm not sure, actually.
Amazing. He's gonna be amazing
Do you know
help.
anything about the murder outside the Silent Raven?
Maximum.
Murder?
Yes, a man was shot. Did you see or hear anything?
I don't remember. I don't think so, no.
How long were you at the Raven that evening?
Not very long, I don't think. I went, voted, stayed for a drink, and then I left.
Do you recall what you did the rest of the evening?
Not specifically. I probably went home and went to bed, like I always do.
Very believable. Thank you.
Do you recognize the man in this photo?
Is that? No, never mind.
What is it?
Well, for a moment, I thought it was someone else, but I was clearly mistaken.
So you don't recognize this person then?
Afraid not. Who is he?
His name is, or rather was, Ronan Lespay.
What? Is he dead?
He is. I'm trying to find out.
Do you know
who
him or
killed
not?
Well, I hope you find your man, Mr. Fordham.
Are you in the habit of using opium, Mr. Puffin?
What? Why would you think that?
I met your friend Darius. He told me you share a pastime.
All right, yes, I do enjoy a visit to the opium den from time to time.
From time to time? More like morning, noon, and night.
Have you found the drug has had any adverse effects? Memory loss, for example.
I admit I'm not quite as quick as I used to be. But without it, I'm in constant pain.
Is that right?
I fell off a horse when I was 15.
Oh my God.
Ever since then, my back's not been right. The doctors haven't been able to help. Poppy is my only comfort. I wish there were another way.
It might be worth seeking a more professional opinion about the effects of opium.
Fell off horse at 15. Uses opium for pain. You never know what'll be useful.
Does the name Priscilla mean anything to you?
Priscilla? What does that have to do with anything?
Priscilla!
The name has come up in my investigation. Is it someone you're acquainted with?
No, it isn't. I don't know anyone by that name.
He certainly seemed concerned about her, though.
Totally doesn't know Priscilla. Writing that down. Can you wait?
How did you become choir master of this church?
Oh, well, I studied music at the University of New Britannia. Once I completed my studies, I began writing symphonies in hopes of securing a patron, but I had no luck. So I decided to focus on choral compositions. I sent a few pieces to the bishop, and he offered me the position.
And you enjoy it?
Oh, yes, sir. Immensely.
Amazing.
I'm able to continue composing songs for our choir, as well as teach music to our young members. I take my church duties very seriously.
So I come
What
to
else
work
do you
drunk.
do besides lead the
Amazing.
choir?
Just a few things here and there, making sure the aisles and the pews are clean, tending to the prayer candles, that sort of thing.
So, what do you think of the election results?
All right, the election. Who won?
Leroy. He beat Atwood by a significant margin.
Oh, I suppose that's good. I think I may have voted for him.
He's like, I don't
Sure.
fucking know.
I'll let you resume your practicing, Mr. Puffin.
Thank you. Have a blessed day.
Thank you. I'm putting prayer candles with a little star next to it because the fact that I can interact with it is quite interesting.
Now this is...
And the chest is cool too, but keep that in mind. Alright. Let's keep moving. Pick those knees up, Miles. Now, let's go to the Crimson Cat. It's playing away. Oh, he's in a cap, wearing all black. Wait a minute.
Fine beer. Call me old-fashioned, but I've always...
We saw that already. Look at the foot. Moving.
Looks like a view of...
I think we've already investigated this place because this is the one that we saw earlier. I'm gonna save again. Dancing. Hello, sailor.
Beg your pardon. Your name wouldn't happen to be Jimbo, would it?
Yeah? Who's asking?
Miles Fordham, private investigator.
He's here?
Can a guy enjoy his shore leave without being harassed by the law? I've done nothing wrong.
I didn't say you had, and I'm most certainly not the law. I just want to ask you a
I don't
few
give a fuck about the police.
Alright, fine.
He does have mutton chops. He does have a hat on. Is he the same guy as the mysterious folk?
You know Ronan the Spey?
I knew him, yeah.
Knew him?
He and I haven't spoken recently. In about a
Oh.
month, actually. Things didn't go so well last time.
How do you mean?
Let's just say we didn't part on the best of terms. He made it very clear that he didn't want to speak to me again.
He and Ronan didn't part on good terms. 1 month ago. That is huge news. Okay.
Were you aware that Ronan was murdered?
What? No, when? What happened?
He was shot outside a tavern in Chumley 4 nights ago.
Sad.
Chumley? What was he doing there?
I was hoping perhaps you could tell me.
I honestly don't know. Ronan hardly went out, and he especially never crossed the river.
Why was that?
I think he was just too scared of the world to go out and see it for himself. He was happy enough reading about it in his books or collecting things I brought him back from my travels. Honestly, that's what I liked most about him. He was just an average, boring man. It was just the sort of balance I needed in my life.
That's pretty much the exact same reason I always enjoyed working with you, Miles.
Damn. Zing.
You and Ronan had a special relationship, didn't you?
Mr. Fordham, we're in an underground club.
Yeah.
You don't have to tap dance around it. Yes, Ronan and I were a couple. At least up until last month.
What happened, if you don't
Sad.
mind me asking?
We had a misunderstanding. Ronan thought I had been seeing someone else. He was extremely jealous. I tried to explain that he had it all wrong, but he wouldn't hear me out. I was going to give him some time to cool off, but, well, that's not going to happen now, is it?
If it's any consolation, I found a letter you wrote him, which he still kept in his desk.
Damn. Thank you for telling me that.
Damn. That's all you can really say.
Where does the name Jimbo come from?
It's just a nickname. My real name's James Bowcroft.
And what is it you do?
I'm a sailor. I thought you detective types were supposed to be extra observant. Shouldn't you be able to tell me what my occupation was just by looking at my fingernails or something?
Sorry to disappoint. Perceptiveness is important in my line of work, but I'm also just a man.
I think perhaps Jimbo has been reading too many of those detective stories in Brentwell's.
Yeah, I like him too. Seems like a nice guy.
Do you have any opinions about the recent election?
Not really. I'm usually
Someone
way
was
up sea,
dressing up
so
as him.
I don't keep up with politics. The sea's got her own laws. Anyway, I can't vote, so it's really none of my concern.
but you're still affected by the decisions the Prime Minister makes.
Not very fair, is it, Mr. Fordham?
No, but hopefully Mr. Leroy will stand up for equal rights.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Hell yeah, it would. Yeah, someone was dressing up as this guy. Wore a fake beard, because someone recounts that it slipped off of his face. And trying to wear his clothes, except he doesn't look very tall or broad at all.
Does the name Priscilla mean anything to you?
Yes, that's my ship.
Oh.
The SS Priscilla.
I see. Did Ronan know about it?
Of course. He always used to ask me to bring him back some exotic souvenir.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Damn, that was enlightening. Holy shit. Okay, so here's what we learned. There's a strange man out there who has red hair, who's wearing a fake black beard and mimicking Jimbo's attire, lingering around both where Ronan worked and the bar at the night of the election night when Ronan was murdered. Jimbo and Ronan didn't part on good terms about a month ago because Ronan thought Jimbo was cheating on him. Ronan was never the type to go to the Chum, but he did know about Jimbo's ship and his travels, the SS Priscilla, and would have him bring him back souvenirs. Noted. The joke is... So he looks nothing like you. The joke is he looks like me, but he doesn't. So we have the gold key, which we use, I think, on the desk. Description of a strange man. Tall man of large build, like a boxer or a dock worker. He has a beard or mutton chops and was dressed in all black, wore a cap, had red hair. Before Ronan was shot, someone shouted the name Priscilla. Cormac saw a man who fit the description of the one outside the taxidermy shop. On election night, he claims to have seen him hanging around the polls, entering and exiting the bar frequently. He also spoke to the barmaid after the murder took place. We have all our letters. We probably should try to talk to his landlord, too. Now that we're close by, though, we're gonna save over dancing. We're gonna head to the police station because we should talk
I was
to
beginning to wonder when you'd show up.
our guy.
Well, wonder no longer. I'm here and I need to see Dr. Edwards.
Oh, I see how it is. He helped you solve a case, and now you don't have time for us lowly front desk clerks.
That's just the way it goes, Upton. Maybe next time you should pick a nicer coffee house.
Right.
Damn.
You know the way. Snelling isn't in today, so you're all clear.
Well, that's a relief. Thanks, Upton. Can we talk for a moment, Upton?
Certainly. What's on your mind?
You wouldn't happen to know anything
Do you know
about
anything
Ronan
about him?
Lespay, would you?
Probably nothing more than you already know. His body is in the mortuary, and the reason for his murder is unknown. I suggest you speak with Dr. Edwards.
Upton, I need you to put out a bulletin. There's someone I need found.
Oh? Who's that?
I don't know his name. I only have a description.
All right, I'll need to ask you a few questions. Could you describe the man's height and build?
Tall and large.
He's tall, with a large build.
All right. What color is his hair?
Red.
I'm certain it's red.
All right. Do you know of any unique details that might make him easier to identify?
The beard was fake. So, I don't know if I should say that.
I'm not really sure, actually.
Then maybe you should.
I should
see
get
if
a
you
more
can ask
descriptive
around to get a
thing.
more detailed description.
He's saying he has a beard
This
is
really
like...
All right. The bulletin is
I'm gonna
out.
load back.
I'll let you know if I hear anything.
Thanks, Upton. I appreciate the help.
I'm gonna load back, because I don't think I know... He's, like, wearing all black and in a beard. We know the beard is fake. I couldn't say anything about that, though.
I was beginning
I'm
to
gonna
wonder
talk
when you'd show
to
up.
Dr. Edwards first, because if he has his
Well,
body,
wonder
we
no
can...
longer. I'm here and I
Maybe
need to
he
see
would...
Dr. Edwards.
I don't know.
That's just the...
Right.
Well,
He
that's...
doesn't have the mysterious man's body, but I want to talk to him first. I'm gonna come back to her after.
Assorted lab equipment first. This provides the room with just...
I would say the beard. I would agree too, Boop, but the fact that we know it was fake, I wish I could say.
Interrupting anything, Edwards.
Ah, Fordham. Always a pleasure.
Our favorite, he's
Time for
back.
some questions?
Of course.
Love him.
So what can you tell me about Ronan Le Spay?
Caucasian male, approximately 27 years old. Died of blood loss as a result of being shot at close range. He was brought in 4 nights ago. I performed the postmortem the following day. After that, his next of kin was contacted. I believe his sister came to identify the body.
Any personal opinions on what might have happened?
Well, the fact he was shot at such a close range would suggest it was done by someone he knew. And robbery doesn't appear to be a motive, since his wallet was found on the body with money in it. Beyond that, your guess is as good as mine.
Better, I hope.
So the close range to him means that the murderer knew him.
Did the postmortem reveal anything?
Quite a few things, actually. Mr. Le Spay was extremely inebriated when the shooting took place. There was enough alcohol in his blood to presume he had been drinking for hours before his death. I also managed to remove the bullet from his heart. It's a .36 caliber lead ball.
From his heart? Jesus Christ.
It shouldn't be too hard to match to a weapon, provided you can find it.
Very drunk. On death. Bullet retrieved. Extra strong alcohol from the opium den, or he had been at the bar for an extended period of time drinking. But the bar folk, the regulars, don't recognize him being in there. I don't think.
Did you notice anything unusual about the
Yeah,
clothes?
what's
Mr.
the
Le
deal
Spay
with
was wearing?
this?
Unusual? Not really. They seemed a bit big for him, but that's all.
His sister seemed convinced that they didn't belong to him.
That's a distinct possibility, but I couldn't say for sure. He could have just been a sloppy dresser.
So no murder weapons been found?
That's right. Either the killer still has it, or the police just overlooked it. If you happen across any weapons in your
We gotta find a weapon.
be sure to bring them to me. I can tell you if it matches the bullet.
Thank you, Edwards. I'll be on the lookout.
Bullet retrieved, but no weapon yet. Gotta write that. How you doing?
How's the coroner business?
Things have been pretty dead around here lately.
Don't quit your day job, Edwards. What are your thoughts on the election?
There was an election?
His eyes.
I think our friend Edwards needs to get out a bit more.
Edwards, do you know much about the effects of opium?
Quite a great deal, unfortunately. It's all the rage these days. Most people use it to calm the nerves or relieve pain, but it's highly addictive and has numerous adverse effects.
Such as?
It depends, really. Most common are sweating, nausea, memory loss, or blurred vision. But more serious cases can lead to hallucination, violent mood swings, coma, or even death. I just had a case in here a few weeks ago who died from an opium overdose. It wasn't pretty.
Doesn't sound like it. Thanks for the information, Edwards.
Anytime.
I'll be going now, Edwards.
Take care, Fordham. And remember, not everyone gets to leave the morgue alive, so consider yourself lucky that you can.
Thank you. Alright, so what do we have? We have the effects. The most common effects are sweating, nausea, memory loss, or blurred vision, hallucination, violent mood swings, coma, or death. He was shot at close range with a .36 caliber pistol. He was extremely inebriated at the time of death. We gotta find that gun. Pew pew! Isn't that what they call it on TikTok so they don't get sued or shut down? They call it a pew pew instead of a gun. Or am I making that up? I don't know. Okay. Here's the deal. I'm not on TikTok either, so I would not know. We're gonna go back to a couple locations. To peek around. Because we went to a lot of places. I'm gonna come back and talk to her after, I think. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the bar, I think. So we saw that. Did you look at this? Oh! I didn't look at that.
Yesterday's rain has made the water level rise significantly. Is it just me, Or does it look like there's something resting at the bottom
I
of the
don't see
drain?
shit.
If there is, I have no way of getting to it through the drain cover.
Securely fastened, unfortunately for you. If only there was some way to undo these bolts and remove the drain cover.
Or I could just go talk to the guy at the sewer. Hold up, hold up. There's something in. I could not see shit. Does Bill have ghost senses? I didn't even know I could click that. That was a bit goofy. Can you let me look?
Moment of your time, if I may.
Right, we'll make it quick.
Oh.
Would you be able to remove the cover of a storm drain?
Yes, of course, sir. Cormac's got the right tool for the job. Just a few twists from old Mary here, and any drain will open up like a Christmas rose.
Excellent. Would you be able to open the storm drain outside the Silent Raven?
Suppose so, yes. But Cormac ain't allowed to just open up drains as he sees fit. What do you want this drain open for?
There's a vital piece of evidence, yeah.
I believe there's a vital piece of evidence at the bottom of the drain.
You don't say.
It's quite true. It may even help me solve a murder.
Well then, in that case,
he's like,
Cormac will get the drain open
I'm good.
for you.
70 pity with 4 days left. You got it. You got it. You can get her.
This it then?
That's the one.
Right. Won't be a moment.
I love how enthusiastic he was to help. He's like, oh my goodness. Of course.
There we are.
Thank you for your help, Cormac.
Not a problem. Now, if you don't mind, Cormac's just going to pop inside for a quick pint.
Okay. Weren't you working? What the fuck? Oh boy.
Detective work is a dirty job, but someone has to do it. Don't forget to roll up your sleeve.
I really hope there's something down there. Ugh. This is almost as bad as the time I had to search for that stolen necklace in a pile of horse manure.
I'm really glad I didn't draw the short straw in that case.
The gun!
Well, how about that?
Wish the police had found this so I wouldn't have to carry it around.
We'd always have a gun. Okay. We found the gun! Bitch! Pew, pew. Oh, at least they tell me now. Okay. Oh my god. Let me delete this one. We're gonna save it as... I literally didn't even look at this before, but I was like, let's just hover my mouse over everything. And found it. Found that. So now... I guess I just go back and talk to him. Talk to Edwards and say, hey, I do have the gun. It's right here. Was it this gun? I stink of shit because I just stuck my hand in sewage. But I have the murder weapon. It's a non-zero chance we would have been... I know. But I was like, let's just go back to where we started. The first place I went to was the bar, so I was just like, let's just start there. Boom.
I found this pistol at the scene of the Lespay crime. Did you take a look and see if it was used to murder him?
It's all slimy. Where was it?
Sitting at the bottom of a storm drain.
Oh, I suppose that's not as exciting as finding it inside someone's intestines.
What?
Did I ever tell you about that post-mortem, by the way?
No, I certainly don't want to hear about it now. How long will it take you to analyze that pistol?
I should have something conclusive within the hour, if you don't mind waiting.
No, it'll give me some time to gather my thoughts.
Gun found.
Right. I've concluded
Oh,
my
okay.
analysis, and this gun was definitely used to shoot Mr. Lespay. The bullet I removed from his body is a perfect match.
Thank you, Edwards. That is extremely helpful.
There's one more thing. I cleaned off some of the mud
JB.
and found the initials JB etched into the handle.
That's James.
Interesting.
My expertise with guns is purely forensic, so I can't determine if this is the gun's maker or the initials of its owner. That's going to have to be your job.
Thank you, Edwards. Help is always appreciated.
He was fully
I'll be
trying
going
to
now, Edward.
impersonate this guy.
Miles,
Or
have you
James
ever
Brown.
noticed that this
Or Jack
Jimbo
Black.
fellow fits the description of the man loitering outside the taxidermy shop? The barmaid told us she saw someone matching that description at the Raven on election night. Not only that, Priscilla just so happens
Nah,
to be the
I don't
name
think
of
it
the
was
ship
him.
Jimbo works on. And the pistol used to murder Ronan has the initials JB etched on it. It could be a coincidence, but I think it's quite reasonable to consider him as a suspect.
I really don't think it's him, though. The beard... We have a report that the beard slipped off of his face. Also, I don't think Jimbo would have red hair. It's not impossible for a black man to have red hair, but it's not very common. So I'm going to hope that there's another explanation. So who knows? I think... Where should we go next? Not sure. Let's check the casebook real quick. See what I have. Oh, now we're done with him. Okay, so we don't need to go to the sewers anymore. Nice. I still need to speak with him? I already did. Okay, I guess there's more to say. We have a photo of him, the key, the description of the man, the name that was shouted, effects of opium at the pistol. I just don't think it was him. I really don't think it was him. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the bar. There's 3 different accounts we need for the proper description needed. Yeah, so I think I need a different last thing other than the beard. But I'm gonna ask, I need to talk to the barmaid because I was just looking at my notes that it said they, who said that? Who said that he came back in? Cormac said that the mysterious man spoke with Nicole after the murder. I'm gonna talk to her, see if she remembers being spoken to by that man.
Excuse me, barmaid?
Hi, what do you need?
Does the name Priscilla mean anything to you?
Nope.
I was given the physical description of a man. I was wondering if you might recognize him if I told you.
Perhaps. Go on, then.
He's tall, of strong build, with a beard or mutton chops, dressing all in black and possibly wearing a cap.
Bit vague, wouldn't you say? That covers about half our clientele.
I was afraid that might be the case. Did you notice anyone of that description here on election night?
No.
Damn.
Can't say I did, sorry.
Is that right? Because Cormac told me he saw you speaking with someone of that description shortly after the murder occurred.
And you believed him? Cormac's a good sort, but he's not exactly reliable.
I'd say he's twice as reliable as you are. Now tell me the truth, or I'll have you in as an accomplice to murder.
All right, relax. I don't know the man by name, but he came to me after the commotion outside.
Oh, shit.
And gave me a few crowns to keep my mouth shut about it. I didn't ask any more questions, and I wasn't about to refuse some extra cash. That was that, I swear.
That's not good enough. I need some way to find this man. Is there anything else you can tell me?
Well, I did notice he had a scar on his left cheek.
Oh, he's got a scar!
It looked like a shepherd's crook. But that's all, really.
I suppose that'll have to do. I appreciate you taking the time to chat.
Yeah.
He has a scar on his left cheek. Okay, we're cooking.
Let's not stay.
Wait, does Darius have a scar? I didn't notice. Does he? Fuck, I'm not paying attention, I guess. Darius isn't wearing a cap or all black, so he must have changed his clothes if it was him. Also, he's not very tall or broad. He doesn't really match any other physical description, though. But we know... We know now that we might... I think the scar is enough to like, be like, hey... I think. I'm gonna try this.
Can we talk for a moment, Upton?
Certainly. What's on your mind?
You wouldn't have...
We already heard this.
I suggest you speak.
That was one hell of an election, wasn't it?
That it was. I don't know how he managed it, but I'm glad Leroy won.
I feel the same. Atwood seemed convinced he had it in the bag.
I think he just grossly underestimated how much the Lygia disaster affected everyone. Thought we could go on like nothing happened. Hell, if Prince Harold hadn't been aboard, we would have. Now, isn't that sad?
Ah, just because there was a prince on board.
Upton, I need you to put out a bulletin.
Think we got
There's
enough
someone
this
I need
time.
Found.
Oh, who's that?
I don't know his
So
name.
1 second.
I only have a description.
All right, I'll need
Gotta
to ask you a few
respond
questions.
to a
Could
message.
you describe the man's height and build?
We're getting pizza. Let's go, guys. He was tall and
He's
large.
tall, with a large build.
All right. What color is his hair?
It's
I'm
red.
certain it's red.
All right. Do you know of any unique details that might make him easier to identify?
He has a distinct scar on the left cheek.
Yes, he has a scar on his left cheek in the shape of a shepherd's crook.
Good. That will be helpful.
Yeah.
All right, I'll put out the bulletin. Give me a moment.
Thank you, Upton.
All right, the bulletin is out. I'll let you know if...
Ooh.
Upton, just got your bulletin.
Hello, Giles. Have you got something for me?
As a matter of fact, I've got someone in the jail fitting your description.
The jail?
You don't say.
Yup. Name's
What?
Harvey Presser. Got picked up a couple of days ago.
Thank you, Giles. You heard the man, Fordham. You've got yourself someone to interrogate over at Bow Street.
Oh, shit. That happened so fast. Alright, let's go, chat! Language fun fact. Oh my god, double glasses. Thank you, Mundo. Let me think of one to provide you. Ooh. I'm thinking. Also, hi, Mundo, nice spin. I don't know. Brain dead. Let me see. I'll think of one as we click around. I'm thinking of a fun fact to provide. We have to go to the jail. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save over Pew Pew. It seems like we've been doing pretty well so far. Anything about British dialects? Oh, I suppose. Let me think. I don't know much about them. I just know that there are so many for such a small space. Because of how long people have been on that island. I guess, what's like a sound that's common in British accent? I guess they use the glottal stop more than we do. Glottal sounds are quite interesting. Oh, I guess a fun fact, like, culturally. I think I don't know how long ago it was now. Probably like a good few decades ago. There was a lot of attempts by the government in Irish areas to really incentivize the revitalization of the Irish language. but it didn't work out very well at the start. It was like really enforced as like extremely like you need to take it in high school and you need to pass and you need to take it on like your university exam. It was very like stringent in terms of like its reintroduction into education. And I don't know much about the process, but I have read about how this initially didn't work very well. Because there were a lot of Irish folks who have there, at least in the few pieces I wrote, there's a lot of pride for Irish English, the way that Irish authors and creatives and just average people use English in a way that's unique to, you know, their region and identity. So of course speaking the language of your region and of your people should and probably would elicit a lot of pride. It's just an example of how language revitalization efforts, it's really hard to get it right. It's very hard to get it right. Because you can just say, make it a requirement, put it everywhere, but that doesn't touch down on the soil of what makes like a language foundational to a culture. At least it doesn't begin to address that. It doesn't put it in places where people are like wanting to speak it with open arms. It's like, oh, I need to do this. It's like a requirement, which does increase, you know, technical knowledge. But beyond that, it doesn't, you know, address maybe some of the root cultural concerns. So I guess a fun fact is language revitalization is really difficult. And I mean, modern Hebrew exists because it was fully embedded in church-state identity and otherwise, and there was a very long and condensed and concentrated effort. And I see nowadays a bunch of people making cool videos about in Irish or Irish dialects and languages, and it's great. But it has to come from like a more what's the term? Like a holistic view, like looking at the whole group, rather than we need to put it on signs and get it in schools. It's like we need to put it on signs, get it in schools, and show that we as a task force, a government, a unit, whatever, understand its importance beyond just the technical pieces. And it's fucking hard to do. It's really, really hard to do. I would love to learn more about that process. Whenever that started to become common in Ireland, in Irish areas. But yeah, it goes even further when you're looking at heritage languages, right? Like, oh, this is a language of my culture, but what is my connection to it? How does that like affect our greater sphere? It's very interesting, at least to me. And yeah, it's definitely still worthwhile. Of course, language preservation and revitalization is always like, yes, let's do it. But if you're too gung-ho and you don't have the right people in there, in the room, helping you craft this plan on how to make it a successful, even if it takes a long time, endeavor, then you run the risk of instilling more resentment in the people you're trying to supposedly represent, I guess. But enough of my yapping. We're going to jail. Holy shit, he's huge.
You look even worse than the last time I saw you.
We can't all manage to keep looking as good as you, Giles.
What brings you back?
This guy's fucking massive.
I'm looking to speak with your prisoner.
Presser? I just got off the horn with Upton about him. Seems you're not the only one interested in finding the man.
Then I suppose it's lucky I got here first.
Suppose so.
What was he brought in for, exactly?
He's the suspected leader of a cooping gang.
Cooping?
Makes me glad I didn't
What's
bother
cooping?
to vote. All those dirty politics are just a waste of time.
And people wonder why nothing in Parliament ever changes.
What's cooping? What's... I'm confused. Okay. Let's talk to him.
Harvey Presser, I presume.
Who's asking?
Miles Fordham. I'm a private investigator.
What do you want from me?
Just a few minutes of your time. You don't have anywhere to be, do you?
Hardy ha. Ask what you want, but I'm not answering anything until I see a lawyer.
Me after I drink coffee in the morning, me after...
You recognize the man in this ferrotype?
Should I?
His name is Ronan Lespay. He was shot outside the Silent Raven on election night.
That's a real shame.
Damn, he's not saying shit.
Are you saying you know nothing about the murder outside the Silent Raven on election night?
Not a thing. I've never even heard of the Silent Raven.
Is that right? Because I've spoken to at least 3 people who swore they saw you there that night.
Yeah, and you're not police, so that doesn't scare me. You can't do a thing about it.
This guy's starting to get on my nerves. There has to be a way to make
There has to be. There fucking has to be. What's your tea?
You were arrested for leading a cooping gang, is that right?
I don't have to tell you a thing. You're not a copper.
That's all the questions I have for now.
Good. Leave me in peace.
He's not suspicious at all. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, he's not shitty in any way. He's perfectly nice. What in the shit? I'm fucking leaving. It still says I need to talk to Mr. Puffin. So we're gonna go talk to Mr. Puffin.
You won't be much more.
Nope. Okay. Damn. Okay, he was a piece of shit. I hated him. Okay, so listen. Am I missing something? What else we got? We got the den, we got the bar, we got this. Wait, no, I thought that was gonna take me to the police station. Because I was like, it's her. I want to see, can I get any more information on him now that they know who he is? Like, can they tell me what else is up with him? Can I learn anything else?
Can we talk for a moment, Upton?
Certainly. What's on your mind?
Upton, what do you have on this Harvey Presser fellow?
Give me a moment, and I'll locate the
Yeah, I
arrest
gotta know more
report.
about him.
Here we are. He was picked up in a bar in Chumley after being identified as the leader of a cooping gang by one of his fellow gang members.
So much for loyalty. Anything else about him?
Not much besides his address.
That might be worth looking into.
Yeah.
It's 5885 Riverview Road, right near the asylum.
Ah, wonderful. Maybe afterwards you can drop by and pick out a room.
I stopped taking these meds. Could you be nice to me?
How are things with you?
Better than last week, but plenty of feathers still ruffled around here.
What happened?
You have to ask. Snelling was not happy with you turning up at the Latham crime scene. He's a right inquisition around here. Snelling going around to interrogate everyone, trying to ferret out a leak.
So he suspects.
I'm afraid so. I managed to calm him down some and divert suspicion.
Too bad I'm better
I think
at
someone on the
your
force is
job
speaking
than
to
you.
the Gazette, not to you directly.
Well, that's some kind of relief. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Oh, don't worry about me. Well, maybe worry about me a little.
Of
I'll let
course.
you get back to work.
And
She's the best. Okay. Sorry. I'm like falling asleep. We're gonna check out his house. We're gonna save. Big guy. Oh, I'm trying to save over it. We're gonna save it as big guy. To the residence. Oh, a lady.
Just a moment.
Okay.
Yeah? What do you want?
Ooh, she doesn't look like the type to take any guff. Better watch
Someone's
yourself,
asleep in the bed.
Miles.
I'm a
I'm
PI.
a private investigator, and I wanted to ask you a few questions.
Private investigator? What is this about?
I promise I won't take up much of your time.
All right, come in. But try and keep it down. My daughter isn't feeling well, and I don't want her being disturbed.
She has a wife and daughter. You stay right there while I walk over here, if you can, if that's okay.
She doesn't look so good. Man's coat. Seems Harvey wasn't expecting to be out for very long. Some of those modern steam cleaners. If they use them in this place, they clearly aren't worth a damn. Seems to be a notice from the bank threatening to foreclose on this place if they're late on their rent payment again. No wonder Harvey's taken a second
Same
job.
with Ronan. He couldn't pay his rent.
It seems peasant soup is on the menu tonight. Presumably that goes into the presser's bedroom. Or it might be a closet. Or both.
Get it?
Mrs. Presser?
Yeah, what?
Turning over my shoulder. Hello?
So what do you do while your husband's away?
Hang on there, what are you playing at? I'm a married woman.
I merely wanted to know a bit more about you, that's all. I meant no disrespect.
Is that your game? Asking innocent ladies about themselves so you can have your way?
She doesn't have to worry about being mistaken for innocent, that's for sure.
No, you know what? Just forget I said anything.
Damn.
Are you pleased with the election results?
Yeah, I'm glad that no good high muckamuck Outwood was voted out. Maybe now they can finally get to work on that bridge to Gascon we've been promised for so long.
Is your daughter all right?
She's just come down with a bit of something. This stew I'm making will put her right again. I've been giving her regular doses of Pink Bladder's Miracle Tonic, too. I'm sure she'll be back to tearing the house down again in a matter of days. Ticks after her father, that one.
What does your husband do for a living, Mrs. Presser?
Harvey? He's a traveling salesman. Sells steam-powered cleaners like the ones in the corner there.
Oh?
Doesn't make much money on account of most people being afraid of steam tech these days. But Harvey tries his best to provide for me and little Mary. He's a good man. The job takes him out of town for days at a time. Well, we get by.
And that's all he does?
What are you asking? You know something I don't?
No, not at all. I was just curious.
Oh, look, another husband keeping secrets from his wife.
Damn, every case is the same.
Around here, it seems.
You know a man named Ronan Lespay?
Never heard of him.
And you've never seen the man in this ferrotype?
Nope. And I'm glad I haven't. Looks like a real pushover.
I don't have any more questions for you, Mrs. Presser.
Good.
She said, shut the fuck up and get out of my house. Okay, Diva. I'm going back to jail. Bye. I'm gonna talk to him about his wife and see if he gets mad at me. This tense music. Hey, it's me again.
More questions for you, Mr. Presser.
Whatever you say.
I had a little chat with your wife. You have a lovely family.
Mildred? How did you...
I may not be with the police anymore, but that doesn't mean I can't still get the information I need.
Doesn't mean I'm not better than you.
Tell her about me being in jail, did you?
Don't worry. It was quite obvious your wife has no idea what you're involved in.
Great.
As a man who values discretion, I thought it best not to shatter her illusions.
That's awfully decent of you.
Of course, I might change my mind, unless you start to cooperate.
I have to say, Miles, you've become a real natural at this tough cop role.
All right, fine. I'll talk. Just leave my family out of it.
We do have ads coming up. We're gonna talk to him until... No, we're not gonna snooze. We're just gonna let him happen, but I'm gonna talk to him for just a sec.
Is this your first time in jail?
Yeah, actually. Suppose you think I'm just some criminal scum, born for the gibbet? I'm not a bad man, Mr. Fordham. I just made some mistakes. You've met my family. I'd do anything for them. Anything.
I suppose no good deed goes unpunished.
You can say that again.
Tell me what you know about the murder outside the silent
You better.
Raven.
The most important thing I can tell you is that I didn't kill him.
Do you know who did?
Great.
Not a clue. I was inside the bar when I heard the gunshot. I went outside to see what had happened and found Lespay on the sidewalk.
And what happened next?
What do you think? I panicked. He was in my care. I wasn't expecting anyone to get killed.
I think Mr. Presser has a wildly different definition of the word care.
I went inside and gave the barmaid 10 crowns to keep her mouth shut. Clearly, that was money misspent. Then I went back home, told my wife I was going away on a business trip for a few days, just in case. Good thing I did, too. I might get out of this with her none the wiser.
What makes you so
Forced
sure they'll let
voting
you
is
out?
what cooping is? Okay.
Me, I'm just a small fish, but I could talk and talk about whales. That's valuable information.
Quite the shrewd negotiator, this one. I think his skills have been wasted.
Do you recognize the man in this ferrotype?
Yes, I do. That's Mr. Lespay.
And how is it you know him?
I was assigned to watch him and then pick him up on election night.
Assigned? By whom?
My employer. I'd really rather not name names, Mr. Fordham.
I don't care about your employer. What I care about is what you were doing with Mr. Lespay.
Well, it was a cooping scheme. He was one of the people I was told to pick up.
Force him to vote.
Tell me more about this cooping scheme.
I got paid to find men to vote for Atwood. Simple, really. Once I found a good mark, I followed him a bit, knocked him out, then took him to the coop, a little room I rented near the Raven. I had about 5 men on election night, including the spay. Got them all liquored up and walked them over to the polls. Once each of them voted, we'd walk back over to the coop. I'd change their clothes, maybe give them a fake beard, and walk back for another vote. Did it for myself, too, so people would be less likely to notice.
That's why he looks so
Kept it up
suspicious
for a
with the
few
fake beard and
hours,
stuff.
Until the murder.
That's all the questions I have for now.
Good. Leave me in peace.
We found the truth of the cooping scheme. I got an achievement. We will have to take a break, though, because we have ads coming up. So, basically, they were putting them in disguises, different clothes, intoxicated them, went in and out of the bar to get them to vote for specific people, the same person over and over and over again. Which is why maybe he was in different clothes. But does that explain why this guy with the red hair, was wearing a fake beard? Did he also do multiple voting? I guess. Multiple votes? I guess so. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'll be right back, everybody. We're gonna have a bit of an ad break, and then when I come back, we'll see if we can wrap this case up. Not sure how long the rest of it is, but we'll see. So yeah, hang tight. I'll be right back. See you soon. Hello, hello. We're back. Hello, everybody. We are back and here to investigate. At request of Evie, we are going to go back and see if we can talk to Darius to see if he also had a scar. Even though he's not tall, large, or has red hair. But we still want to see, so let's go do it. We got some info from him about why there was some shifting appearances, changing of clothes, weird sizes. It was to do with the cooping scheme.
Leave him be. He's not much of a conversationalist anyway.
I can't talk to him anymore. So, my apologies. I cannot speak to him again. I don't remember him having a notable scar. But that's just me. So, I don't quite know what else to do, but it still says we need to speak with him, even though we already did. Is it because of the chest? I don't know how I got these scars. It's because I tried to give myself bangs.
Now this is one intriguing chest. If only we could search it without arousing any suspicions.
Maybe I have to put all the candles out? Oh yeah, because I can blow in the candles. Maybe if I put all the candles out like Bill was saying, we could get him, like, to walk away and I could open the chest. I'm gonna try that. This is mean, but we're gonna do it. Just like Gabriel Knight.
Well, that's all of them. Hope you made a wish.
I did. We have to tell him?
Could I have another moment of your time, Mr. Puffin?
Yes, I suppose so.
It seems that all the prayer candles have gone out.
Have they? Blast, I keep saying there's a draft, but nobody's done anything about it. Excuse me for a moment, won't you?
Of course, you won't hear the creaking of a chest because it's behind this little wall. There's no way you could see.
Let's hope this chest hasn't got squeaky hinges.
Nope. Whoa! Dearest Ned, your last letter made me giggle with delight. I just cannot stop dreaming of the day we can finally make our dreams come true and live together as man and wife. I think it would be just the most splendid idea to get a puppy. I've already begun thinking of names. How does Woofy sound? All my love, P. I wanted to wish for EB to make me dinner. What would you want EB to make you for dinner? He makes good Sammys. Like proper Sammys. Who is Ned? Who the fuck is Ned? Have we met anyone named Ned? Letter to Ned in church chest. Okay. Maybe I should talk to him about it? As long as we're whatever he wanted to make, as long as there isn't any ranch dressing.
Could I have another moment of your time, Mr. Puffin?
Yeah.
What's your favorite, like, dipping sauce? Or, like, boop? Or, like, dressing?
Do you know anyone named
Which
Ned?
is different, so I don't know.
Ned, well, yes, I do. My nephew, Ned Bunkridge.
Your nephew?
Yes, why do you ask?
Where might I find Ned? I'd like to speak with him.
Is everything all right? Ned hasn't gotten into any trouble, has he? I always tell him just because he's training his body, that's no excuse to pick fights.
No, he hasn't gotten into any trouble.
Oh, well, he lives in Lyon, at 511 Parkside Terrace.
Right. Thank you for the information.
Why would I be interested in this? Just because I could open the chest?
Practicing, Mr. Puffin.
Doesn't seem like there was anything that anybody said about Tom that would make him suspicious. Other than he sometimes also goes to the opium den, which appears that Ronan was also interested in, considering he had a book on it. And that he works at the church. Huh. He trains his body, so he's... Probably tall and large. Ooh, okay, Boo. I think you and Evie would get along for dinner. Not to set you guys up or anything. I'm just to Ned's house.
Right this way, sir. Mr. Bunkridge is in his gymnasium.
What is this?
Thank you, my good man.
Well, you take a look at this place, and take a look at him. Maybe you should consider doing some training yourself, Miles. You aren't getting any younger after all.
What is this fucking
What
room?
in the ether is that supposed to be? Looks like some kind of medieval torture device. Then again, so does most of this newfangled exercise equipment.
This robot's really putting up a fight, to be honest.
This seems to be where Ned keeps his extra equipment, and assorted other garbage.
Garbage.
They don't look that heavy to me.
Looks like I could take him.
Oh, look, maybe you can slip these on and go a couple of rounds with Ned. If that's his best right hook, he'll be a pushover. And after that expert knockout you delivered Officer Grant, he won't stand a chance.
Oh yeah, I probably punched that guy
Some
out.
kind of martial art? Doesn't look like any I've ever heard of. Just when I thought I'd seen it all. What will they think of next?
Hello, excuse me.
Excuse me, Mr. Bunkridge?
He swings around and hits us.
Oh, hello. Who are you?
I'm Miles Fordham, a private investigator. Your valet let me in.
Right, of course. What can I do for you?
I have a few questions for you, if you'd be so kind.
Yes, all right. I could use a bit of a rest anyway.
Holy shit! He's terrifying. Okay, hello.
Are you familiar with a man named Ronan Lespay?
Never heard of him.
I have his portrait. Maybe you recognize him?
No, I've never seen this man before, but... Huh, how about that?
How about what?
The detail in this ferrotype is a bit fuzzy, but his facial features and hair, they vaguely resemble mine.
You know, now that he mentions it, it's true.
Huh.
Lespay does bear a passing resemblance to this fellow. Not quite as handsome, though.
Is he trying to be him? What?
So, you know nothing about the murder outside the Silent Raven 4 nights ago?
That's right. I don't even know what the Silent Raven is.
It's a bar in the Chum.
Well, that explains it. For one thing, I don't go to that part of town. A man like me sets foot in that den of ruffians, and I'll have every Tom, Dick, and Harry challenging me to a fight. Not that I couldn't take them, but I have better ways to train my body than beating thugs. Anyway, I don't drink. Dulls the mind and
Damn, he
softens
is.
the body.
Yeah, he is giving American Psycho.
Well, just thought I'd ask.
I'm sorry I can't help you, Mr. Fordham, but I hope you solve whatever it is you're investigating. You seem like a nice enough sort.
Tell me about your uncle.
You know Tom?
I've met him, yes. He's the one who told me where you lived.
Oh, right. Well, my uncle is, an interesting man.
Is that an interesting of the good or bad variety?
I really wish he would take better care of himself is all. I have the feeling that he's on some sort of drug, although he always denies it.
What gives you that impression?
Well, most of the time he acts completely normal. He goes to work, visits with me. Sometimes we go out together to the theater or a gallery. But some days his mood changes. He goes very solitary, won't leave his house, gets short with me. One time I went to visit him. I heard him yelling along with what sounded like furniture being knocked about. It only happened once, but it worried me. I hope Tom isn't in any sort of trouble.
Opium is one hell of a drug. It's a good thing you never got to that point with the soporific, or Adelaide would have thrown you out much sooner.
True.
Are you all right, Mr. Fordham?
Yes, I'm fine.
What? Too soon?
I was psychically wounded by my friend in my brain.
Could you give me Tom's address?
You don't have it? I thought you said you'd spoken with him.
I visited him at the cathedral.
But if he's there, why do you want his address?
I suspect something.
I have reason to believe he may be somehow involved in a murder.
That's a serious accusation, Mr. Fordham. What proof do you have?
Nothing concrete just yet, which is why I'd like to investigate his home.
Well, you're not the police,
Sure.
so I'm not obligated to tell you. I'm sorry, but you'll need more than just a suspicion to convince me.
Damn, I gotta reload.
On second thought, never mind.
I'm missing something. Let me get
Does the
everything
name
else.
Priscilla mean anything to you?
Yes, yes, it most certainly does. My lady love is named
Oh.
Priscilla Poundstone.
I see. What can you tell me about her?
Oh, she's a darling. I love her very much. Such a kind and gentle soul she is, too. Loves animals, especially dogs. We've been together for ages and are due to be married soon.
When was the last time you saw her?
Saw her? Oh, no, Mr. Fordham. She doesn't live in New Britannia. She attends Miss Threadneedle's Academy for Young Ladies in Cormorant.
She lives in New Holland?
That's right. I've never actually met Priscilla face to face. We communicate exclusively through correspondence.
How did you two get involved?
Her father and mine were old military friends. They decided between them that their children would be engaged.
And you're both in agreement?
Yes. I admit at first I was a bit hesitant, but we share many of the same interests. The distance between us is not a detriment to our love.
I wonder how that will change once they actually begin cohabiting.
But we found the letter signed P for Priscilla in his uncle's chest at the cathedral. Are you phone fucking your uncle? Sorry, I don't know. Anyway.
So you correspond regularly
Oh my
with Priscilla.
god.
That's right. At least one letter a week. My uncle does me the kindness of acting as courier.
Do you think I might have a look at one of those letters?
What for? They're private correspondence.
I understand, but I feel this is important. Perhaps you could show me one that isn't too personal.
Yes, I suppose that would be
You-
all right.
I don't know, Belle.
In
I'm
fact,
making shit up.
I think there's a recent one on the shelf there. That's not too private. But you won't need to take it, will you?
Not at all. I just want to have a look. You're very into physical conditioning, aren't you?
Oh, you noticed. Yes, I believe that a healthy body is just as important as a healthy mind, if not more so.
Well, he's definitely prioritizing the former.
It's important to keep fit, especially at a job like mine where
Thank
I'm in
you.
a
I'm in my
chair most
PJs
of the
today.
day.
Hi, Belle.
What job is that?
I'm a clerk at the bank.
You
of
work at the
Vespucci,
bank too?
But someday, I hope to leave and teach others about the health benefits of regular exercise. Perhaps even open up my own gymnasium.
Ha! He actually thinks people are gonna go for that? Good luck
We
to
at
him.
least know his uncle's helping deliver the letters between him and his lady love off far away.
How do you feel about the election outcome?
I'm disappointed. Atwood may not have been the greatest PM, but he was pro-steam tech. Sure, the Lygia incident was a tragedy, but people are too quick to judge. Steam technology is a boon to mankind. It's already enriched my life considerably. It's a shame the progress is going to be held back because of one isolated occurrence.
Thanks for your...
Not a...
I'll be right back. I'm looking at your letter on the whoa. Let me see. Dearest oh, I love it. It's Party Curls with a Z. It's just the name of the font. It's called Party Curls. Dearest Ned, I was so happy to receive your last letter. Things are doing well here. I'm due to begin my next course within the week. How are things with you? Did you manage to set up that gymnasium you were talking about? You'll have to send me a pherotype of your new physique.
Wait just a minute. Something's off here.
Different handwriting.
The handwriting in this letter is different to the one we found before. There's something strange going on with this Priscilla.
Who is this Priscilla? Would that be cause for us to know to go to his house? You know? Previous question we had? Okay, here's the thing. We learned from him that Tom is using opium and is causing immense mood swings, and he's concerned about him.
Could I ask you a few more questions, Mr. Bunkridge?
He also, like, I should be able to
All
say...
right, but try not to take too long. Don't want to drop my heart rate too much.
He frequents the bar by the murder and has moods. Like, I don't
Your
know.
uncle's address?
What about it? Why do you want it?
I think there's something going on between him and Priscilla.
Something going on? What do you mean?
I found a letter addressed to you from her at the cathedral, and the handwriting is different to the letter you have here.
He has one of her letters? Why would he?
I'm not sure, which is why I'd like to search his home and find out more.
Can you get that behind?
He's
Can I get
going
behind that?
my back. I swear, I'll...
Calm yourself, Mr. Bunkridge. If I find anything, you'll be the first to know.
All right. Tom lives at 117 Gimlet Terrace in Worcester.
Hey, we're practically neighbors.
Here.
Yeah.
I've got a spare key. If you find anything about him and Priscilla, you'll tell me, won't you?
Of course. Thank you, Mr. Bunkridge. Thanks for your time.
Not a problem.
This is getting juicy. I don't even know what to guess or suspect. This is crazy. Yeah, he's pretty close to us. Puffin! Here's to hoping we don't what? Fuck it up. Oh, see the act? The wife? Oh yeah. We're gonna delete this. And we're gonna save it as fucking uncles. Okay, let's just go. Let's just go. Oh, what is happening?
Place. Tidy. Nothing incriminating that I can see.
People rarely leave anything incriminating.
What about these
out in the
scratches
open.
on the ground?
It's time to have a look around.
What's this?
That's odd. There are some scratches on the floor next to that statue.
If there's a hidden person under this fucking
Music
statue.
books. Clearly Puffin has never touched them.
No.
The look in her eye tells me she's probably hiding something.
A book?
Puffin's daily planner. The man leads an even more boring life than you. Who knew that was even possible?
Hey.
Huh. I was wondering when he was going to show up.
Hey. It's Jesus.
Puffin's music room is a bit lacking in comparison to the one in the painting. So Puffin plays at home too? His poor neighbors.
Always gotta check the desk drawers. Always. Never get a desk with drawers.
It's empty. It's empty.
Just don't do it.
It's empty.
Gotta check 3 times, you never know.
No point wasting time searching Puffin's bedroom. I have a feeling that if there's something to find, it's here in the sitting room.
Yeah, it's right here, baby. What is going on here?
How about that? Looks like we found Singing Tom's buried treasure.
What is it?
Let's just see what we have here.
What? Dearest Priscilla, I have completed all my plans and will soon come visit you. And he's been keeping all of them? Please remember that life in New Britannia is hard, so I may look a bit more advanced in years than you might expect.
Interesting stuff, but what about the box itself? It seems Puffin's gun has gone missing. He should really take better care of his things. Jenkins and Bowen. The name shares the initials that were on the
JB! JB!
That's quite a coincidence, wouldn't you say?
It wasn't fucking Jimbo.
Coincidences.
I knew it.
Things are starting to fall into place.
That guy was too nice.
Between the letters, the missing gun, and what Edwards told us about the effects of opium, I think we have enough evidence to consider Puffin.
But why would he kill this guy? Because he thought it was... Because he thought it was his nephew. He shoots him because he thinks that it's him and wants to hide his secret? So is he writing the letters from Priscilla too, or are they actually being sent in? If he's just fucking writing these back and forth... My god! That's why the confusion of the appearance. Yes! He said beard or mutton chops. Wow, this one's good. Okay. So we have to find out how... So the mysterious man, who we now know as Harvey, wasn't involved in the murder, but was involved in the cooping scandal, the scheme, which is why he paid her off. Because that was going on. Didn't want anyone to know. The actual murderer wasn't even related. Holy shit. This is tea. Is he a suspect for us now? You bet he is. Choirmaster of St. Denis Cathedral, opium addict, in love with his nephew's fiancée, and appears to be sending her letters posing as his nephew. So she's real. But why is the handwriting different? Wait. Oh, because it was written because Tom wrote it, not Ned. Okay. Because the one from her has one handwriting. And the one by him looks different. Okay. This is the one we found there. And in his house. So this is the one from the cathedral that was written, that looked different. Huh. This is so weird. Oh! Why did my tracking die? What happened? Yeah, this felt a little bit more long-winded than before, than the other ones. The last two were very straightforward, I feel like. The first one was a bit of twists and turns, but kind of within its bounds. Evie, could you do me a favor really quickly? If there's any way you could find out, at this point, how many clues should I have? How many suspects and how many documents? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If it says that, if you have a way of checking. If not, that's fine. I'm just curious. We have 8 clues, 7 documents, and 2 suspects. Okay, so we got it. Fantastic. We have to return to Mrs. Morgan, it says. Okay. I'm gonna save again. We're just gonna save it as fucking uncles. Overwrite the save. And see if we're good to go. Feels weird not telling Upton, I guess.
Have you got time for a few more questions, Mrs. Morgan?
Yes, of course.
Are you familiar with someone who goes by the
exhaust the
name
dialogue.
Jimbo?
No, I don't think so. Who is that?
A friend of Ronan's.
No, as I told you, I didn't know Ronan to have any friends. I especially don't recall him mentioning anyone called Jimbo.
Did Ronan know anyone named Priscilla?
Priscilla? No, I never heard that name before. Who is she?
Just a name that's come up in my investigation.
I wonder if Ronan had finally met a young woman.
No, he was gay.
Boy. Now you've done it.
I've completed my investigation of your brother's murder, Mrs. Morgan.
You have? Oh, that's such a relief to hear. Who killed him?
It was Tom Puffin, choir master at St. Denis Cathedral.
What? But why would a member of the church do something like that?
Puffin is
your
in love
fuck
with
ass
his
top
nephew
hat. I'm so
Ned's
sorry.
fiancée, Priscilla. He's even gone so far as to intercept their letters and write to each of them under false pretenses. Mr. Puffin is also an avid opium user and is prone to fits of rage as well as hallucinations. The evening of the murder, Puffin was at the Silent Raven, and in his opium-induced fog mistook your brother for Ned. He had his pistol on him, and his rage and jealousy got the better of him. Poor Ronan was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And what about the clothes he was wearing? Or why he was in Chumley in the first place?
He was kidnapped.
I'm afraid your brother fell victim to a cooping gang. They dragged him to Chumley and forced him to vote multiple times. He was wearing someone else's clothes as part of a disguise.
My poor brother. So what happens now?
Now, I'll inform Miss Upton of my findings, and she'll send an officer along to arrest Puffin. From there, justice will be served accordingly.
I see. Thank you for your help, Mr. Fordham.
Oh, wow. Dramatic. We're in the cathedral. Hello.
Tom Puffin?
Yes, may I help you, officer?
Hello.
You're under arrest for the murder of Ronan Lespay.
What? Oh,
that's
God.
damning.
So it wasn't a dream.
Come along, sir. We need to question
He
you
also
at
was the
the
only one who
station.
didn't know shit about what was going on. He just forgot everything. Oh, no.
You know, Miles, you've been coming in here a lot lately, but you've never looked quite this glum.
Yeah, I lost
What's
my
going
wife.
on?
I've bungled things pretty badly at
Bungled,
home.
my favorite
Been
word.
staying with a friend the past couple of weeks.
I see. What happened?
I haven't been honest with my wife. Coming here and drowning my sorrows hasn't really helped, oddly enough. And yet, it's all I can do to keep from going crazy.
You know, Miles, I've seen and heard a lot of things over the years. Some of the stories would turn your hair white, but through it all, I've come to learn one thing. It's usually not too late to make things better, but only if you let yourself try.
True.
Thank you for the advice, Patrick.
Stop drinking.
All I can do is give it, Miles. Whether you choose to take it or not is
you, Mundo.
entirely up to you. Now, would you like another gin?
Say no.
No, thank you. This time I really do need to be on my way.
Oh. Oh shit, where should we go? Oh shit, where should we go? Oh shit. Oh shit! I feel like I shouldn't. No, that might be bad! That could be bad! What if I'm not ready to talk yet and I fuck something up? You know what I mean? Oh, I don't want to fucking make her mad or sad. I don't want to with her. I don't know. I'm nervous. I don't like it. Okay. I gotta be honest. I gotta fess up. I'm gonna try.
I should go and see how my wife is doing.
I see. Well, have a good night, Miles.
It's not like that, dude. It's not. It's fucking sad.
Who in the ether?
She's like, just slam the door. As long as she's okay with all the murders.
Miles? This is a surprise.
Okay, the last one is so shitty. I've decided to forgive you. For doing nothing except the right thing of kicking me out. I've been an idiot. I also feel like that is a little bit, a little bit rude. I'm just gonna do the middle one.
Hello, Addie. It's wonderful to see you. May I please come in?
I suppose so.
I would like to be honest with you. And tell you what's going on with me.
Was there something you wanted to talk about?
I want to see how you're doing. I want to apologize for how I acted. I want to tell you the truth. I don't want to avoid it again. I don't want to avoid it again. I'm like in clear mind. I only had one drink. Bill can't fucking... If Bill yells at me, who gives a fuck? She's the one who's right in front of me. And all of these cases, all 4 of them, involved loveless marriages with lies and deception. And I don't want to fucking lead that life. That's not good. That's shitty. And apologize for how I've acted. Okay, yeah, you can apologize for drinking and being distant, but that doesn't get to the root of the problem that she's ultimately concerned with. Silver, so am I. I'm hoping I get this right. I just want to be honest with her. I really do, but I can't, like, save now and fucking fix it later. And to see how you're doing should be like, if someone said that to me in this situation, I just want to see how you're doing. I'm fucking fine. What's up with you? Have you figured it out? Do you know what I mean? I don't want to avoid it anymore. I don't think either of them deserve this. So I'm gonna be honest.
I've given it a lot of thought, and I think it's time I finally told you the truth.
Miles, what are you doing? You know this is a terrible idea.
The truth?
Why? Why do you not trust
I've been
her?
acting the way I have been since Bill died.
Well, go on. I'm listening.
Don't do it, Miles. You know it's a one-way ticket to Riverview if you do.
Okay, can I ask a serious question? I know Bill's concerned that we're gonna be labeled as insane. But why out of all the people that I could possibly tell, would you think that she would think I'm crazy? When you know that she's sweet, and you know that she's kind, and you know that she's smart. Why wouldn't you think that she, of all people, would believe us? Bill, you seem to be enjoying having me isolated, and I don't fucking like that. I told one lady who communes with spirits, and you're like, okay, that's fine, because she thinks I'm hot shit. Let me do this, Bill.
I've
taken the
been
power
hearing
back.
Bill's voice ever since he died.
Fordham, what is wrong with you?
His voice?
I can't believe this! You've just destroyed your
Shut
life! I
up!
hope you realize that!
Yes. In my head, at all hours. That's why I was taking the soporific. It was the only way to keep him quiet. Or so I thought. Turns out that alcohol has the same effect.
What does he say to you?
The type of things he'd say when he was alive. Snarky comments, inappropriate jokes. Mainly he nags me to find the flower shop burglar. He thinks doing that will let him find peace.
Let it out, Miles, let it out.
I see.
I told you you'd never believe me.
Don't be ridiculous, Miles. It's nothing like that. It's just, I wish you had told me sooner is all.
I know, but I was afraid.
Well, I'm glad you finally trusted me. You know, you could have all along.
So, you're
You could just say he's been yelling at me the whole time.
It is quite a lot to take in. I think I'll need some time to mull it over. But what matters now is that we can work through this.
No
together.
shit!
I understand. Well,
Hey, yo,
should
fuck
probably
Bill.
go. It was lovely to see you again, Addie.
Lovely to see you too, Miles.
She is the best. I don't know
Perhaps
why
I'll
you
stop
would
by
think
again
that
next week.
wouldn't
Or
happen.
sooner, if you'd like.
Sure. Like the men in white coats aren't gonna have you taken away by then.
Right. I'll see myself out then.
Good night, Miles.
Like, if it were me, I would say, oh yeah, the voice in my head, he just said that he thinks I'm gonna be taken away, that I'm crazy. Maybe I'm honest to a fault. I don't know, but I would say something. Look at us, we slept fine with only one drink.
Fordham,
That
wake
did
up.
feel— what?
He just leapt over the side. I don't— Oh, Upton. What's going on?
Goodness, Fordham. You look terrible. Is
I always
everything all
have.
right?
Just had some trouble sleeping. More than usual.
Well, I hope you've rested enough, because I've got something
Chat, what's going on?
very important to show you.
Oh, wonderful. If we're sharing information now, are you gonna tell Upton about
Shut
me as
your
well?
yap.
What is it?
There's been a murder.
Yes.
So? People get killed every day in this city.
People, yes. Members of Parliament, no.
Oh.
Oh, I see. Who's the victim?
A man named Percival McDonough. But this is the real corker. The murder is clearly the work of the
Oh,
Justice
shit.
Killer.
The Justice Killer. Is that the mass murderer I've been hearing about?
The very same.
Why Justice Killer, though?
It's part of his modus operandi. He kills his victims with a single gunshot to the head, then writes the word justice somewhere in the room with the victim's blood.
Talk about melodramatic.
The police are stumped. This is the killer's 5th victim, and there isn't a single lead.
So you want me to investigate?
Not just yet. First, I need you to look at these sketches.
You took crime scene sketches from the department?
Of course not. I made copies with the station's Pharaoh
Photocopy.
duplicator.
Back in
You still need
1840.
to stop, and I believe you can succeed where the department has so far failed.
You fucking bet I can.
What am I looking for?
The police went over each crime scene with a fine-toothed comb and turned up practically no useful physical evidence. I want a second opinion from you. If you can find some sort of
This is
link
the last thing we're
between
gonna do,
them,
guys. I have
it
pizza in
might
the
be
other room.
possible to track this monster down.
All right, let's see what we can see. Maybe there's something that Snelling's finest overlooked.
You fucking bet there is. I'm so good at my job. Let's go! Let's go! Okay.
Here are the 4 sketches. Have a look at them and see if you notice anything that might help us find this maniac.
5 murders, including one who's a member of parliament. That's fucking crazy. Okay. Let's look, guys. Everyone, get your magnifying glasses.
What's the point? It's not like you're actually gonna be able to investigate this case.
Can you shut up? My God!
If only you hadn't told Adelaide about me, I might share my thoughts with you. As it is, you're on your own.
Good! I can do this myself, you
Whoever drew this was a hack. That looks more like a piece of toast than a flower.
Huh. It seems pretty obvious it's a flower to me, Bill. Is there a reason why you don't want me to fucking look at it? I swear to God. That is very purposeful. Also, pretty good penmanship. Also, it's a sketch. Shit, I was gonna say, nice job, buddy. Huh.
I'm sure this is terribly relevant, but I've got nothing to say about it. I don't feel like looking at dead bodies right now. Is there something more exciting we could be doing?
No.
Oh, were you hoping for some witty insight? Shame, because you're not getting any.
This is giving very unavowed. You know? Well, we're like, oh yeah, we're the demon. These are terrifying scenes. Look, there it is again. There it is again.
Boring. Yeah, he's dead. Big deal.
About
I'm
this?
really not in the mood to be analyzing crime scene sketches right now.
Yep, it's all Easter lilies. All the same flower. And I thought you so badly wanted to figure out what was going on with that, Bill.
Maybe you should write crazy over your bed. Wait, what's that? I see an important clue. Just kidding. Boring, just like everything else in this sketch.
Interesting.
Oh, what? You actually found something without my help? I'm shocked.
I hate you. I fucking hate you. I'm saving. We're gonna delete this one. Mute Bill. It's a separate audio track. Press mute. Do you think Bill's a form of real or just made up in his mind? Okay, can I... This is something that probably does not matter. But I'm gonna say it anyway because I noticed and remember these things when I shouldn't. When we had that dream about the shadowy figure on the doorstep, it was Bill's VA. That doesn't matter because there's clearly been a smaller VA pool for this game. However, it was like a bit chilling to hear his voice in this antagonistic, large, shadowy figure. So I've been thinking about that pretty much the whole time I've been playing. I know I pick up on when it's the same VA. Usually that doesn't mean anything. I'm sure it doesn't. But it's just fun for me to think about. Do you think Bill is some form of real or just made up? Clearly, there's an intense form of resistance with this voice in my head and telling anybody about that it existing. Or, now that we see these sketches and see solid evidence, or what appears to be pretty convincing evidence that there's a correlation between Bill's murder and this murderer, there's a strong resistance to him actually caring or looking at it. I can't say I don't know yet. If it was made up in his head, what is the voice meant to block or keep out? Is it a manifestation in his head to keep him going, but not to keep... It's kind of like a Return to Monkey Island situation, where it's like, you can keep going and try to find the answer, but you truly actually don't want to find it. You don't want to figure out the solution because it'll just leave you feeling hollow and empty afterwards. Which might have been something that even came up in this game. Someone might have already said it. I don't know. So if it's something made up in Miles's head, it's a snarky manifestation to remember his friend that is to keep him in the dark from figuring this out because he doesn't want to let Bill's memory go. But it peaks him, it pushes him forward enough to keep working. But now clearly that we've seen something that relates to his murder and the burglaries, there's a wall. If some of his spirit is real, and it does connect to this ethericity discussion, like Evie said, then it's some manifestation that has clung to Miles' existence, to his body and his brain, that doesn't want to leave. I'm not too sure yet. I think either would be plausible. However, we've played most of the game operating from the perspective that both Steam Tech and ethericity is quackery, but that's mainly because Bill's who's been telling us that. That's mainly because we've had Bill's silly comments about it. You know what I mean? I'm really excited. I don't know if this is going to happen, but I'm excited if these cases are not going to have Bill talking. I want to hear Miles talk. I want to hear Miles's inner workings. Question I don't remember. Did you find the lady's apartment with the experiments in the first case? Yes, I do, with the flies. it put them in a trance-like state. Rather than erratic movements, they all had very, like, predictable movements and appeared to be, like, slowed their muscles down, slowed their bodies down, but were still alive. And also there was a story. It is real, 100%. There also was a story in Brightwell magazine about, like, that he read because Addie was reading it, about, like, reanimating with ethericity. So the fly, I do think it's legit. It's fully real, and also she was using it to make plants grow differently, and that clearly was having an effect because we noted that that had an effect. So I do think it's 100% real. Bill's the one who's insistent that it's quackery and dumb. But it did have an effect on flies, so it does exist, I think. Also, hi Caleb, hello! We're gonna finish up stream in just a second, but I'm happy I got to see you. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna sip. I'm very hungry. My pizza is beckoning me. But... should I stop here? By the way? I'm not sure if I should stop here. We looked at all the things. It's your birthday! Oh my gosh, happy birthday, Caleb! Rest well and celebrate on your birthday. I hope you have a good day. Not a bad spot. Yeah, we did just save. I'm gonna overwrite the save. Next thing we'll do, I'm gonna write down... okay, I'm gonna write down real quick what my notes are gonna be. New Justice Killer Murderer. Killer Murder. My tracking keeps dying. I'm so sorry. Don't know what's going on. Now a member of parliament. Okay. 4 crime scene sketches. Also should write down I told Addie. Have an Easter lily in them. Told Addie about Bill. And he was pissed. And I'm gonna write about the lily in each one. Bill was pissed. And didn't have any comments. I'm gonna put next stream. Start by talking to Upton. Alright guys, I'm hella hungry. We finished that 4th case and it was great, and my tracking app is being really shitty, so we're gonna quit while we're ahead. Thank you guys for hanging out. You can listen to your loving wife of decades who you've wronged, or the maybe real voice of your dead partner in your head who hates everything. Who knows? I don't know, guys. I'm listening to my wife, I think. I'm gonna listen to her. Thank you guys for joining me for today's stream. So sorry we got a little bit of a hiccup at the start. For those of you who weren't here, my power went out, so I had to fix that up. I hope you guys all have a good rest of your day or evening. Happy birthday to you, Caleb, and have a great rest of your week, guys. It's showing me, Twitch has a new feature for suggested collabs. It's showing me as a suggested collab. Guys, welcome to the stage, Sprout. Oh my god, that's silly. But anyway, thank you so much. I had a great time. I'm loving this game. Silver, do you think next stream, if it's like a longer one, we'll be able to finish? If I'm live for like 3 to 4 hours, I think we could probably do it. Yes, okay, yes, that's so exciting. Here's what we're gonna do then. Here's the plan. If possible, I will be live on Sunday. Because Sunday is when we'll finish the game. And then next Tuesday, I already was planning on playing Genshin because it's a new character that I really want. Also, this song is eating my brain, so I have to go to the next song because I can't think and focus. Hopefully I'll be live on Sunday. If anything comes up, I will make Tuesday a Lamplight City stream and do Genshin stuff off stream. But hopefully live on Sunday. to finish Lamplight City. I'm so excited. I've loved this game. It's been really good. We're up to 160 crimes. That's so exciting. Huge day. Huge moment for us. I have a strange idea for who to raid. I've been watching sumo every night. As you know, I am a sports gal, and that applies to most sports. And I've been watching sumo on Midnight Sumo here on Twitch pretty much every night, and we're almost done with this month's tournament. So would you guys want to watch some sumo with me? I think that's where we're gonna go. It's a very busy, popular, there's like 2,000 people watching. So I'm just gonna deposit you into the sea of sumo, and maybe you can watch and enjoy. I love watching it. It's so fun. I'm just not sure who else to raid, and I gotta go eat, so I'm definitely gonna raid and run. Seems like a good option, so that's what we're gonna do. Enjoy the sumo. You can check out my Blue Sky, my Discord, and my YouTube in the meantime, till I see you guys again. There's the raid message. You don't need a single emote of mine to use it. You also don't have to give one at all. Okay, I guess I'm falling asleep mid-sentence. You don't have to give one at all. We are going to a bigger channel just to watch some sumo, so I hope you guys enjoy. I really gotta stop. Why is this happening? This is really strange. Have a rad night. Yes, as Silver said. I guess my tracker's just done cooperating. I'm literally falling asleep, so let's start the raid. Let's start the raid. Enjoy some Midnight Sumo with me, everybody, if you want to stick around. Can't wait to see where this game goes next time. Take care of yourselves. Much love. And I'm just gonna close the tracking software. I'm just gonna let it put out of its misery and just go to bed. See you soon, everybody. Take care. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.